Are we on?
Hi.
Are we live?
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
It's been like, what, a month?
It's been a month, guys. We're back for our monthly show.
Pull that thing up.
It's like not.
It's not pulling?
Yeah, I'm a
Do you,
tall
need me
girl.
do you need me to help you?
Wait, I got it. I got
Oh,
it.
there you
I
go.
can do it.
Hey!
Hey guys.
You did it. I'm so proud of you.
I know how to do this. I've done this a time or two.
Yeah.
We're back. What is up, everybody?
And we're back.
Give me 2 secs, though.
What,
All right.
two parsecs? What do you need parsecs for?
Did you go to the bathroom, Patrick?
Oh, you fixing my camera? Are you making me pretty? Oh, you're getting the lens out of there?
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
There we go. All right, we're back in business.
No one would have even known what that is.
They'd be like, what's that big, giant cannon? Why is there a battleship?
I know. How's life, everyone?
So far, so good. You know.
Time change sucks.
Time change. The time change does suck. It also messes with my speech.
Shelly sells seashells by the fucking seashore.
They do. She does, and I bought them. But yeah, no. Seasonal depression is a real thing, guys. I was talking to Pat 2 seconds ago. I said I've been a sad bitch lately.
You've been a sad bitch?
I've been a sad bitch, and I really need this time with everyone. Yes, I said get these fucking ready.
Tissues.
But no, I really need this time with you guys tonight, and I love y'all. For
Good.
this.
We're going to have some fun then.
Yeah, you know,
Hell
we already
yeah.
are.
We're going to chop the shit
My
up.
shit's all over the place.
Who cares? we got fucking chips and
I know. Thank you
shit
for the
all over
snack. I didn't BOIOS.
she said, "You guys have snacks?" I said, "BYOS, bring your own snacks."
Yeah. So
I saw that you were stuck in shit traffic, so
yeah. Somebody was just like parked chilling in the left lane.
that's nice.
So you know, just a normal day.
I'm just gotta take a nap.
It's about to get better.
It's
Cause here's the holidays are here.
the
Woo!
holidays are here.
Boo.
I really hope you guys boo. I really hope you guys enjoyed the last show, our October edition. That was fun. Our Halloween. I'm really proud of everyone for dressing up.
I watched it like 4 or 5 times.
I think that's like one of my favorite things I've ever created was
fun.
that last show. So
Isn't it just fun to be able to just do whatever you want?
it's just so fun to be as creative as you want and to be just so open and just yourself.
Yeah,
you know,
and
on
just-
on a platform. No. What's the word? No filters,
Yeah.
no anything like that. So no, last episode was by far my favorite so far, but this one will probably be my favorite again. But this is our November episode.
That's right.
So happy
It is-
November,
it is
everybody.
November. Halloween is over and it's time to get out the.
How was your Halloween?
What did I do on Halloween?
I think I
I think it
got
was
really
just
fucked
another
up.
typical
Yeah, I don't
Tuesday
do
for
shit
you.
on. I don't do anything on Halloween.
I think I got like super fucked up after work.
Yeah, I ate too much of my son's candy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got fucked up.
You got that sugar high.
Yeah.
Well, like all my kids are grown, so I don't get to partake in the Halloween candy. However, my girlfriend's daughter did go trick or treating,
I'm
and
sure,
she brought
yes.
back a pillowcase, 8 pounds of candy.
Jesus.
Oh wow!
And
Do you
she-
still have it?
She has it hidden somewhere
sure.
in
yeah,
her room.
I'd hide it too. I was one of those
Because,
kids.
but she keeps.
I'm like, no.
She knows my thing is like Reese's peanut butter cups. So I'll be sitting on the couch watching TV and like getting smacked in the fucking head with a.
With the Reese's?
Reese's peanut
Yeah,
butter
that's my
cup.
girl. Keep smacking them with the Reese's. Mine was pretty chill, other than getting fucked up. But that's about it.
What was your drink of choice that night?
I don't think there was anything off limits that night. I think it was one of those.
Oh, you
So-
were fucked up.
Yeah, we got
you-
fucked up.
You got to be really careful doing that.
Yeah, that's why I don't do that much anymore because I'm a very 0 to 100 type gal. If I do something, I do it 100%, and I apply that unfortunately to all aspects of my life, not just the ones that count. So now I've been this past year I've cut down on partying and everything, but
Yeah.
I'll do it every now
But
and
on
then.
occasion,
On occasion,
You'll tear it
yes.
up.
I have my Friendsgiving coming up.
I know.
That will be a night. You guys are invited.
I was
Okay.
so happy when you did invite me, and then I started seeing the times and all that shit, and I was like, I gotta work the next day.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll talk a little bit more about that later on after the show.
Shouts out Elliot.
What up, Elliot?
Elliot, we love
Yo.
Elliot.
He said, Elliot here, happy early Thanksgiving.
Happy early Thanksgiving,
Can I
babe.
bring the mac and cheese?
Yes.
Yo.
Elliot, you know you're invited. So bring the mac and cheese. There's already 3 people bringing mac and cheese.
That's
so
a
it
lot
better
of
be the
pressure.
best.
Making
There's
mac
gonna
and
be
cheese.
we're gonna need some milk of magnesia as well because everyone's gonna be fucking backed up.
Oh, there is going to be, I already have a list, and the list is pretty spectacular for the food.
Nice.
So bring the mac and cheese if you want, Elliot. You just got to make sure you bring it better than everybody else's.
Yeah,
Because we have
yeah.
3 other people bringing mac and cheese, and then it becomes this war, this like fucking mac and cheese
Well,
off.
plus you're in the South, and you're open for scrutiny if you ain't got no good mac
Oh
and
my
cheese,
god!
so
And
I'm
like
just,
you're in a Hispanic household, which we will roast
you better
anybody
use
with
whipping
subpar
cream.
food.
Yeah,
You better use whipping cream is all I'm saying.
You better use whatever you can. Put your foot in it.
Hey, well,
Hey yo.
Mm.
But yeah, no. November is an exciting month. It's Native American Heritage Month.
Yep.
You know?
which is hilarious. That
Okay.
well, it's hilarious that it's Native American Heritage Month and also a celebration for all of us people. It's
Yeah.
they don't actually celebrate Thanksgiving. They see it as a day of remembrance because of all the.
Oh, I'm sure
stuff. We'll get
they
into
don't
that.
Celebrate that.
So I actually took the time and I wrote some notes tonight.
Let's fucking hear it, Jim.
No, because it's you. I wrote notes with Pat.
Oh
I
my
wrote notes-
god, I
trying to
love
be-
you guys.
Trying to be more put together.
Yeah,
you know?
a little centralized.
And
Just
by
a
the
little
way,
bit.
I loved your last podcast. That was fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, what was that? The dancers, right?
It was Anthony and Olivia Card. Anthony Canton and Olivia Card. They are amazing, world-class dancers. They're 4th in the world right now.
You
And-
kept saying that how beautiful she was. I'm gonna have to go watch the YouTube.
She is absolutely amazing. They're both the epitome of great, hardworking people and amazing dancers, of course. 4th in the world, which I think is a big, that's amazing. So,
Yeah.
and I'm very lucky I got to sit there and
They
have
were
them on my show.
You said they were on like Jimmy Kimmel or something.
Yeah, Anthony was on Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon
was on
Sorry,
Jimmy
I got
Fallon.
Jimmy some
Yep.
stuff.
And then Olivia Card, she has won numerous awards growing up for ballet and pointe and everything. I might be getting like the actual dances wrong, but she's won a lot of awards and she is an awesome inspiration for women. So no, it's really good, but
This is a great podcast.
I am taking a break. Dun dun dun.
I said that on my. I don't know if you saw the story I just posted, but I did mention that you were taking a break until
Yes.
the first of the year.
I am taking
that-
a break right now.
If anybody wants to see Jennifer, they have to fucking come here.
Yes, that's what that is gonna be like. So I'm taking a break,
Basically
and
means one more episode after this, and then you'll
Yep.
be back. I mean, if you want to do more in December, we could do more.
oh no, I'm not taking a break from this. I want to do more of this.
Yeah.
It's just generally speaking.
Sure.
Generally speaking, right now, only generally
Yeah.
speaking, right now,
It's
I'm
a lot.
taking a break. It's been a lot. It's very taxing and mentally right now. I've been going through a lot, so I need to refresh. And this is like my little safe space. I love coming here. I'll fucking shoot the shit.
We love
here.
you coming
It's just
here.
a little bit more laid back and like a lot more comforting versus the kind of professionalism I have to have. Not saying this isn't professional, but
not. It's not.
But like generally speaking, I kind of have to maintain this kind of thing with that. So I need to definitely step back from that for a second to where I want to get more into my creative
You
side
don't want to
too.
lose yourself.
Yeah, and I want to like do more of like the creative ideas that I've been having and everything. I want to get more into my creative side for a couple months with modeling, with directing, with things like that. I want to do more of that stuff right now.
So tell me what you've been up to, so I can feel like a lazy fuck.
Yeah.
I see your Instagram stories, and you're like running again. You're doing.
Yep. I've been I'm still a runner every day. I
Yo.
started my sunrise challenge again. So I'm gonna go in the morning again. I just creative directed a shoot, like a Calvin Klein concept that was really cool with Will Graff. Shout out to Will. Taylor. Yeah, Taylor, Josie, Cameron. Those are the ones that helped
That
me
was
with
the
that
Calvin
shoot.
Klein shoot. That shit was amazing.
Yeah, I'm dropping the pictures tomorrow. I've only been giving out teasers, but that's what I was saying before. Like, so I want to do more things like that to where I can just put my creative efforts into them.
Well, you need to focus more on modeling, yeah?
Yeah, well, not modeling per se, just being able to
just
express
content creation.
Yeah,
whatever.
content creation as a whole. I'm lucky enough that I love to model while I'm doing that, so it makes creating content that much easier because I don't have to seek out, a model or something like that most of the time.
Right.
But things like that is what I am wanting to do more of. Like, and I can't really put all my, I have one hand in, generally speaking, and then one hand this, and I feel like I'm not giving 100% of my effort to the one thing I'm doing. So,
Right.
so I want to get more into my creation side. Just like, so that Calvin Klein shoot was exactly what I want to keep doing. It was so fun and creative, and it's going to be a hit.
Yeah. From what you guys posted, I'm like, I was in love with that shoot.
Oh my God, I literally,
fantastic.
guys, you don't even know. You don't even know. The pictures are so good. Sneak peek.
Oh, we get a sneaky peek.
Yeah, look at that one.
Holy shit.
So good. Look, guys.
Oh, you're going to, oh
Oh.
shit, she showed him.
Bro.
Probably
Yes.
might not be able to see it.
Exclusive.
It's so good.
That is good.
Right? And so
Yeah.
I'm going to be dropping that tomorrow. But yeah, I want to do more stuff like that. So I want to do more things like that so I can feel a lot more accomplished with what I'm doing. The podcast, generally speaking, is very draining so far. I love it. I'm going to keep doing it.
How's the stretching
It needs
going?
a-
Have you gotten the splits done?
Listen, okay,
No, Jim, just the spread eagle.
Whoa, hey.
the spread eagle I got down.
Wrong
Okay,
show.
Patty, that's nothing. Okay, I got that down. But
Jesus Christ.
but I haven't gotten it down to a full split yet.
Oh.
I'm still working on it. Yes, but I think Olivia, actually, the dancer, actually was helping
give
me
you
on
some
some
pointers.
Yes, she is.
I can give you some pointers.
Yep.
I can't. I can't even. I can barely take one foot and set it out of my bed, and it's like everything
Yeah,
breaks and cracks.
I'll tear something trying that.
Yeah, it sounds like a bull in the china shop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's been hard to do it, but I'm almost there. But I definitely need like the right techniques, and like I learned like the right muscle movements so you don't hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Because like I can go further, but like that's like my mind saying I can go further, and my body is like, whoa, bitch.
Well,
Just
you
hold
know,
a 45-pound dumbbell,
Yeah,
or
it'll push
a
you right
bar.
down.
Yeah.
It'll help you.
No,
You'll
that's,
only-
that's the shit I do.
Yeah.
Like I like do that crazy shit
You'll
to get
only
there.
hear the ligaments pop once.
Just once, and then I'll be stuck in that position.
And then they're
forever.
lubricated. You're fine. Yeah.
Whoa. What was I going to tell you?
Got to lube the joints.
It is
man.
actually
right.
it is actually widely known that mind over matter is a real thing.
Okay.
So yeah, if you believe it in your mind, your body will do it.
Oh, I know. See, my mind believes way too much.
My question
That's
is,
the problem.
what's the point? Why do you want to do the splits?
I just want to challenge myself every month, or as much as I can every month. So doing small challenges like that keep me from getting stuck in these like kind of ruts that I get in, because I know I get in these like kind of these moments, and I know that even small challenges just keep me getting up in the morning.
Right.
As small as they are or as big as they can be. These small challenges that I create are what keep me motivated in my most worst times.
Gotcha.
Even like, things like the splits. Even when I'm not feeling something, or I have weeks or months at a time that I'm not feeling I'm not feeling worthy or successful, I still have something that I'm working towards. It may not be monetarily.
Yeah, but
Might not be something
personal benefit though.
right,
Yeah.
but it is something that for me, I never want to lose something to look forward to. And I think that's like a really big,
Yeah.
what's the word? I think that can really help a lot of people stuck with depression. It's helped me, to always make something to look forward to. When you stop that, you just sort of sit in this kind of wallowing
Like a
for a
funk.
long
Yeah, you're
time.
stagnant.
And then you're like,
Yeah.
well, I don't have anything. I don't have anything to look forward to. I don't have anything to challenge myself. So I keep those as like a very mental health kind of like stimulator,
Right.
you know? So yeah, that's why
Well,
I
I
do
think. I mean, I again, I have to preface what I'm about to say with like, I believe in medication. Don't think that I don't. I know that if you need it, you really need it. But what I'm saying is that before people start taking
that. Yeah, that's like last resort, I
medication,
believe.
I think that if you focus on your diet, your exercise,
your lifestyle.
your lifestyle,
Yeah,
being more active, I
Yeah.
think you'll see a difference. And if you still at that point,
absolutely.
go
Right.
do your thing.
I think that's absolutely, I think most people feel that way. I believe that most people,
you think it's most people?
I think, well, like you said, I think for me, this is
Yeah.
what I've seen, is that most people feel that if you, it's a lifestyle change, right?
Right.
Before you get into, because I don't know anyone's body. And if you need medication for something, then go and have at it. But what I won't support is Xing all of the things that usually X out getting to medication first, which is a healthy lifestyle.
Right.
And that's just proven.
Right.
So I think most people do believe in creating a healthy lifestyle first.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Now, what you do and what you need to do for your life, that's totally on you. But because I know there are people that do that and they can't get out of, something mentally
Right.
and everything. But do I support going just straight to it?
Straight
Because I
into it.
just know that, there's an epidemic with pill,
Well, there's like-
things like that and addiction. So I think that's something just to tread lightly.
I think there's like this stigma about like the fast, everything fast. Like I need something that'll fix it now.
Instant gratification.
Just like
yeah.
just like weight loss pills or whatever it is. Just give it to me now so it's fixed. I think there's a real problem with that. I think that when people actually invest in themselves and do the work, you'll start to see a change.
I think I believe the same thing. I think people when they invest in themselves, I think they think this is like they look like a year down the road. When I tell people like it's an everyday thing, like when you focus too much on long-term goals, which at a young age I completely stopped doing because I realized I was focusing too much on what I needed to be in 5, 4, 3 years. I stopped doing what I need to do every day to get there. So the same thing with that, I can't sit here and be like, just work out, just eat well, because it isn't that simple.
Yeah.
But sometimes for a lot of people, I will say it is that simple. I think we
Yeah.
like to overcomplicate the solutions to things. And if a pill or a way like that helps you get to your goal, in the manner that you want, then that's fine. But what I won't advertise or what I won't promote,
Advocate.
advocate is doing that first.
Right.
Because that happens. It's an epidemic in this country. The abuse we have with pills and things
Yeah.
like that. So, I won't advocate going straight to that. But most of the time, people aren't doing the healthy lifestyle changes. They're not being honest with each other. I know how many people that are defending, medication, things like that, have never worked out a day in their life. They've never tried a healthy lifestyle. They've never tried to see a therapist, be open about their feelings,
Right.
and those things you have to do. And I think it's important to be open and honest with yourself if you
Yeah.
do it. Now, if you don't do them and that works for you, then just be honest about it. Hey, I don't want to do that shit. I don't want to work out. I don't want to eat healthy, but this works for me. It helps me cut the corners.
Sure.
Yeah.
Then fine. Then totally do it. But don't advocate, oh, that didn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? Or, hey, that doesn't work for everyone, or that didn't work for me. When most of the time it does.
I've got a perfect example. Somebody I know in my personal life, he's in his mid-50s, and he struggles with
Tell
weight.
him, Patty.
And he recently started taking a semaglutide, just like his wife. And semaglutide is actually a diabetic medicine, but it also helps lose weight.
Like Ozempic?
Yeah,
all that shit?
Ozempic and all that. And So he started taking it, was losing the weight, had less appetite. But it's crazy because doctors don't even know how it works. These semaglutides.
Oh, yeah.
They don't even know the chemical reaction that happens in your gut to make it happen, but it does. And but he started taking the semaglutide and noticed that he had an irregular heartbeat after about 5 months of it, and started getting these like
Murmurs?
murmurs and palpitate or whatever.
Oh, heart palpitations?
Yeah, and so they cut him back a half dose on the semaglutide, and it's kind of gotten better. But
What the fuck is a semaglutide?
semaglutide is a type of medicine. It's a it's
For, yeah,
diabetic medicine, but people use it now for weight loss. It's a weird weight loss drug
Yeah.
that
It's been like what a lot of celebrities have been
to slim
using
down.
to slim down fast because
I saw
now.
you wipe that off.
It
Well, I wiped it up for me.
I fish lip.
Like, listen,
And by the way,
I have-
if you guys hear any munching going on, she is snacking.
Cheetos, sponsor me.
Oh God, you put that down.
But yeah, no, I've seen stories like that.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of people and it's like good for you for losing that weight, right? But be realistic with there is a cause and effect to everything that we do.
yeah.
Every single thing that we do. Even having a healthy lifestyle, even like me, I work out. I fucking eat well, not right now, but I eat well. I try and do these things, and I still have my problems and things like that. So I still have cause and effects from the things that are still going on in my life.
Yeah.
But be realistic with those things. That's, good for people for losing that weight. Now there are consequences to everything that you do.
Yeah.
You know, and a pill at the end of the day, if it's used as a supplement of any time, without you supplementing it naturally, then that will come back on you sometimes, and I'm praying for that the heart problem isn't like a forever thing. Maybe like him cutting back will be, help him a little bit more. But I would hate for someone to lose themselves in that goal, that journey, and then a whole other problem arises.
Yeah.
That's the thing with cutting corners. A whole other problem might arise
Well, it's
from
not
that.
sustainable, I think.
Yeah.
If you're counting on a medication that is only supposed to be temporary, and
Because
you feel better.
Well,
and-
dependency on it, and then what happens when you don't have it no more? You can't get it, like
that.
And I don't want to be that guy, but the whole SSRIs in correlation to mass shootings is crazy if people look into that. But you've got to take these lifestyle changes. You've got to take these steps before you cut corners, because just like if you buy shit from Dollar General versus shit from some other high end place, your Dollar
Eventually,
General shit is gonna
you're
break
gonna
down on you quicker.
yeah.
So if you're not putting the effort into it, then you just ain't gonna get the return, in my opinion.
I absolutely believe
100%,
that too. I think especially with things like the dieting thing. Now
Number one.
a lot of them are, they tell you with diet and exercise, this will help, be at its peak for you. This will help this. So, but a
Definitely,
lot
yeah,
of
for
people
sure.
don't do that, because once you do that, you'll see that you'll start to not need whatever it is you're taking. You'll slowly start to be, I can do this on my own. Then you
Now-
start to lean off.
Now, I will say, when you start SSRIs, don't just quit.
Yeah.
Go to your doctor and wean yourself off through your doctor, but you don't quit that shit on your own. 'Cause you-
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're taking a filter off of everything all of a sudden.
Well,
You know
I've
what
had
I
some
mean?
friends that have done that, and they damn near lost their fucking mind. Because
Right.
they're like, "Oh, I feel great," and then they quit. I don't need this anymore. They
Right.
just
No,
quit.
it's definitely a weaning off type of thing. If it's just like with anything, you definitely want to wean off of whatever. And I'm not no doctor. Let me just make that fucking clear.
We said wean.
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 But it's just like with anything else. Once you start to see that, of course you can do it, and then you adjust. Some people need to take it for the rest of their lives,
Yeah.
and that's on them. That's whatever makes you, a lot healthier. But it is important to proceed with caution with those things for sure.
Oh, yeah.
We want our friends to live
How
a
did we
long
get
time.
on mental health talk?
Because I said I was a sad bitch.
Oh,
That's
we
why.
did. We did.
But I'm happy
Do we
now.
want to talk about your sadness? Or do we
Sure.
not?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm totally open about my
I mean,
sadness.
do we want to talk about like the cause of it, or
Sure.
do you not want to discuss that?
No, I am a total open book.
You really are.
Yeah,
No
no,
doubt about
I
you.
think being open throughout whatever process I'm going through only can help and benefit
Right.
my own journey,
Sure.
and it might help other people as well. That's an added bonus if it does help somebody. I think I've been feeling really stuck. I feel like I've like hit a road almost. Like I'm in a block. And I know it's a mental block. I'm doing all the things in the meantime to keep my physical body in tune because, once I let that go, then my mental will definitely plunge, I think.
Right.
So I'm finding myself mentally blocked. I'm not feeling very worthy at the moment. I'm not feeling very
Worthy of what?
successful. Just, I don't know the word. I'm not feeling very loved right now. Not by not anything you guys are doing.
We
right?
love you.
Yes. I know my parents love me. I know people love me.
Yeah.
I think it is a very internal thing.
You're looking for companionship.
And no, I don't know about that. I would love companionship, but I think
Got to be the right person.
right. I think I
we
try
talked
not
about
to
last
obsess over that because I am a lover and I get real I put my heart into anything. That's the reason why I'm not in a relationship because I know I probably will get crushed. So if I will get in a relationship, it will be something I've thought out about everything. I of course would love companionship, but I think right now, obviously,
You got too much shit going on.
I wouldn't ever block it if it showed up. But it just hasn't shown up in that way. And I
Right.
think that it might be one of those things that isn't helping my mental block right now, being alone. I'm not alone, but
We know
feeling
what you mean.
lonely.
I know what you mean.
I'm actually reading a really good book called The Art of Being Alone right now.
Okay.
And I think it is really helping me with, sitting and being with myself. I've been by myself for a long time.
Yeah.
And so I'm a human being and I can only take so much. Everyone's like, oh, independent,
We need
smart.
human interaction.
Right. And so, but, a girl, any person.
Bro, you just hit me up, man. We'll go hang out.
Yeah. Anytime.
Go get some
Whatever.
tacos, man.
I would love to. I'd love tacos. And I think me putting so much into generally speaking into other things, I kind of lost putting myself into a more loved state when I am alone.
Are you
know?
worried that you're going to become one of these executive misanthropes that's just all about the business and never takes time for themselves?
No, I am worried. I don't know if that's it. I would love to be in that position. I would love to establish all my problems once I get to that position. I think I am worried that I will be like this forever. And I know I won't be, but I always worry that I am in these ruts or these blocks for a long time. And that's what I worry most about, is not coming out of it.
Do you live alone?
Yep. I've lived alone for many
You don't
years.
have a roommate?
You don't have an animal?
You need a roommate.
I do. No, I don't
You
need a
have a
roommate. No, I
Someone
have.
that's not a friend.
No, I don't need a roommate. I like my. The thing
You
is,
like your peace.
the thing is with roommates, they don't take care of your stuff the way you would.
Bro,
And I can't do it.
I'm not doing your fucking dishes, bro.
Patrick,
Right, and
those aren't roommates.
I
Those are your
also-
family.
I also have I also have pets. So I love my friends and family, but you just don't take care of
Yeah.
someone else's pets as well as your own.
Sure.
So the thought of someone leaving the door open, this and that, and that's happened before
Okay.
multiple times. So thought of someone not treating my things correct. I'd rather live alone. That doesn't bother me. I think more companionship is where it bothers me.
Well, FYI,
You know.
I can come out of Orange Park. I do.
No, it's fine. I love coming out here. Not with the traffic.
No.
But no, I think that's right now. I've just been going through it mentally. But I know I'll get out of it. And I want to be open with my emotions, they're roller coastery. And I want to be very transparent with what I feel and how I feel. It's not always rainbows and butterflies after, all is said and done when we leave here. People see my Instagram. like, oh my God, you're doing so good and this and that. Like, but we have to remember that's all I allow people to see, you know, and that's with any Instagram or any social media platform. As much as we think we know somebody, they're only allowing us to see a part of it. We really don't know what's going on in their head. So I want people to remember that.
I haven't been posting shit lately.
Yeah.
I haven't. I've been trying to stay the fuck away. I give myself like 30-minute blocks on social media throughout the day, like once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once in the evening, and I get the fuck off. I'll go on, like a few people's shit, maybe share some shit, message some people, and then I'm out, dude. And you know, honestly, I haven't felt weird about it at all.
Oh, good.
I mean, we haven't grown at all. Like my YouTube channel stopped at 90. We're only at 92 subscribers, guys. So like, at least get me some 8 more so we can hit 100. But outside of that, I mean, I haven't seen.
Do we have a separate account for?
Not yet.
Okay, we need to get on that.
I created one for my podcast when it was Archetype Aperture, so I have that. So I mean, I could convert that.
No, yeah, we can just create. I can help. Like we can just do. One. Yeah, let's just create a separate one. That way, I can just fucking blast that on my.
Yeah, because it's probably weird that people go to like your page and my page.
Yeah, I think it'll be. Well, we'll talk about that after.
Yeah. No, it's
but,
okay.
But yeah, I think we should get our own little thing going on.
Yeah,
that way it'll be easier to direct.
No, I mean like on my audio page, and I started breaking
especially now that I'm taking a break on generally speaking.
Our deal, like I started season 1, and I basically separated it that way.
Yeah, no, definitely
on the audio podcast.
Because I have it on mine, but now that I'm like taking a break from it, I don't want people to be like, oh, go on generally speaking, and then there's Beauty and the Beard. But we'll get we got to get a picture.
Yeah, we do need to update that photo.
We can do it. We're all photographers here.
I think
that's the great thing about us. We're really cool, guys.
I think what we'll do is, I'll take a photo of us, and then I'll pay Taylor to edit it and Photoshop the balls off of it and make it look super cool.
Yeah.
She's like a website designer and all kinds of shit.
She's like the best. Taylor, I love you so much. She's Taylor's fantastic. The best. She is like.
She's good people too.
With everyone I work with. Oh my God, yeah. With everyone I work with, I hope she's like my number one for life for photography. I hope that if I ever get up somewhere and super rich, that she's right there with me. I really hope that.
Personal photo squad.
Yeah, she's definitely like glam squad.
Yeah.
So
yeah, see, that's all I want. I don't want to be rich and famous. I just want to be like in the entourage. You know what I mean? Just like.
Well, yeah, you're already in the entourage.
Just like, just live in the house or whatever the fuck it is in Malibu. That's all I want.
Just shoot all the behind the scenes shots.
Not even really do any work.
He's like, I'm just there.
I just want to hang out.
Just want to hang out.
Be old and fat.
That's fine. You can do that.
I'm working on it.
I'm working every day at this goal.
On both of those right now.
Well, I was doing
a great job.
I was doing so good, but this is why keto is not fucking sustainable.
Yeah.
I was doing keto for probably 5 or 6 months, and then the minute you stop, when I went on vacation, I gained probably 10 pounds on vacation, and it's just been a steady incline ever since.
Yep.
So, yeah, really. I mean, I got like 4 out of the 6 abs back before my vacation,
hey, there you go.
And now it's just gone.
Yeah.
It's just all blobby.
Yeah, that's another a diet thing that you got to sustain if you're going to do it, and it's hard because you're a human.
Well, and
it's hard to sustain.
My girl likes to cook.
Yeah, we like to eat.
Yeah.
We like to eat. That's why
you haven't been blessed with any of her food yet, I don't think.
I eat one of those pancake things.
Oh, bro.
The bacon
Listen,
pancake?
let me tell you, I walked in here and they were making fucking, I don't know what it was, like bacon wrapped pancakes or some shit. Let me tell you, I have never seen some white ass shit, but I fucking enjoy it. These are my white friends. And they are the best.
I can't even lie. Like I took 3, and I was like, "Yeah, these are for everybody at the house." I ate them before.
No. Everyone at the house. Me, myself, and I. That's what that is.
Yep, all 3 of us.
What's funny is I wrote a thing about being white on my notes.
Oh my God! Yay! I wrote a thing about being brown.
I said they say white people don't, and this is dark as fuck. It's gonna get real dark. They say white people don't have culture. We do. Our ancestors brought over plague and disease
Yep.
to the indigenous people and decimated 90% of the population.
One of a kind culture right there. You can't buy that. They can only give it.
Tell me I didn't do it. I mean, I didn't do it. Now, also, just like every other white girl in America, I am at least 1/3 Cherokee. Okay.
Yeah, well, try
I
like
didn't-
1/300th.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't do the 23andMe thing.
Is that
but
you, Elizabeth Warren?
Is that you, Elizabeth Warren?
I do know, and straight from my grandmother's mouth, her mom was full-blooded Indian or
Really?
Native American.
We should all do that
23andMe.
and then talk about it
Find out
next
how
time.
white
Now
I am.
I know it's like $100 and something bucks.
It's not cheap.
They have a couple of them. There's
I'm
there's
looking that
some that are like more, but
Yeah, now they're like
yeah, I
really cool. Like you can see like your genetic history.
and you can
see
find out
like
what
Far
genetic
back.
markers you may have for
yeah,
disease.
you know.
Yeah.
But I'm Puerto Rican. The only thing that we fucking create ourselves is diabetes and heart disease,
Babies.
and babies. So I think I can prevent all three now because there are no other diseases in our like genetic line, like in my family. Like everything that my grandma has is all given type 2 diabetes and fucking heart problems, and you know, and that's from years of pork chops and fucking pernil and stuff like that.
Yummy food.
And yummy food. So I think I can avoid that, but I would love to get it done. See like all the genetic stuff, and
Yeah.
you know, I want to see because I love being Puerto Rican, but it'd be really cool if there was another side of me to celebrate. That's what I
Yeah.
look at it as. People are like, oh, like I think I know someone who was like, oh, I'm Italian her whole life. This is what her mom preached her family. We're Italians. Italians full blooded, and she did the 23 or the thing, and she
Not
was like
one part of her.
75% Greek. Like
Which is close
20%,
enough.
but Greek you can't call a Greek an
No,
Italian.
but they're
Italian
like in
and
the
Greek.
same neighborhood.
Right,
you
but
know.
to someone that is saying like Greek, you're celebrating
in the
Italian
same
culture.
neighborhood over there.
Yeah, no, they're not the same. But if it's
I
someone,
honestly thought you were Native American whenever I first
Yeah.
saw you.
well, Puerto Rican is Taino Indian, so those are the natives to
Gotcha.
Puerto Rico.
Right.
That's what they call Boricuas. Little lesson.
Okay.
So I do look like some Native American on some part of the earth. I do.
Right.
I'm like a mixture of stuff.
Well,
I'm
we're
sure.
all a motherfucking mixture of
right.
everything.
So I want to see like it would be really cool if I could see.
I did do that thing where you ever been to St. Augustine? They got the little the shield, the family flag or whatever,
the crest.
coat of arms.
Coat of arms.
They have a store in St. Augustine, like the old part of St. Augustine.
Oh, I've never
And you
been
can-
there.
Yeah, you can go in there and you can look up your last name. And it's got there's a book like this. It's like closed. It's like this big, and you have to open it and find your name, and it will show you your coat of arms, and it'll tell you
Listen,
basically where
what
you're
am
from.
I doing next week?
And what I found out was that
I'm doing it on
if
Wednesday.
I have anybody that's Catholic in my family at all whatsoever, and back, from me back, apparently I would be more on the Irish side or like Swiss, like Sweden, in that vicinity. And I don't fucking know what the fuck what was the other
I know
one?
how to say "I love you" in Swedish. It's "Jag älskar dig."
Yeah, don't do that again.
Yeah, you might lose a couple
Because
viewers.
I just want to
kidding.
go over there to see if the people are that beautiful.
They are. I met a
Yeah.
bunch of them in
I have
in
to
Thailand.
find
They are.
people.
They're
They
so
are in that
beautiful.
region of the world.
Yeah.
They are. They really are.
I don't think that I am. I mean, honestly, I don't
I'm
think.
included.
No, I'm not. I don't think that I'm Swiss or from like. I don't think I got any of that.
You might. You know.
don't
You never
think so.
know.
Yeah, I believe I'm like 5th generation from potato farming.
Like when I would be out in the sun, when I used to surf,
Yeah, those are my favorite.
Yeah.
like I would never. I
Potatoes.
wouldn't turn red. I'd be darker than you are when I was in the sun.
Really,
Mm-hmm.
really.
Yeah.
I get that a lot. I'm darker than you
Well, I would.
in the sun. I'm like,
I mean, maybe after you've been in the sun for a while, but you might be darker. But
yeah.
I'm just saying, I would get people would be like, "Dude, you don't even look like a white boy." I mean, obviously I sound like one.
I mean, I feel like there's not really like it's a way to sound.
Here's a fun fact about genes and gene pools and whatnot.
Let's do it.
There are probably many thousand and millions of persons alive today, descendants from Genghis Khan.
Are you showing that on the screen?
No, I'm not. I need to be. And probably millions of them are alive millions of them are live in countries where Khan is sometimes used as a name and or a title.
So he was the guy that just like fucked everybody, right?
Well, yeah, he went around and
Do you know that they killed? God,
it was like 30 or 40% of the world.
the pop. I guess it was a lot of
Yeah.
fucking people, but yeah, they would go to villages and kill everyone, all the men, and rape all the women, and then they would just move the fuck on. And dude procreate. I mean,
A man will do that to you.
yeah, a lot of us have the con gene.
Dude, I'm trying to look that up.
Yeah.
Now, will that show up on 23andMe?
Could.
What?
It
So where
could.
is he from? That's like a Chinese guy, right?
Yeah, let's see. Figures vary about Mongolian.
Oh yes, thank
Yeah.
God.
Mongolian. You got listen.
Thank God I didn't fuck
will
that
just
up.
tell you that just like you don't want to be called Mexican, you can't just lump all the Asian people into Asians.
Here we
or
go.
Chinese.
Let me get my facts straight. So
Well, I called him Chinese, not Asian, Jim. Okay.
Because Asia's
Very
big.
different.
Asia's huge.
big, yeah. So how many people did Genghis Khan kill? Figures vary, but about 20 to 40 million people, or
my
from
God.
5 to 10% of the world population at that
Right.
time were killed or died because of Genghis Khan.
Isn't that
They
nutty?
have so much time.
That's all they did.
That's all they did back then.
Dude, they perfected the art of killing so much that like they would be on horseback and they would shoot bow and arrow off of horseback, but they timed the release of the bow to when the horse's feet, all 4 feet, were off the ground. You know, when they're galloping and running.
That's
and
like the open window.
well, it's the most steady
Right.
at that point, and they would just let go. Could you imagine?
That shit is scary.
Yeah. Bareback.
So that was when like, yeah, I guess they had nothing else to do.
No, it was rape and kill
It's
and
a
pillage.
terrible time in history. Everyone's like, "Oh, I'd love to go back in this time." I go, "Why?
That's what
we
the-
live in the best time ever. Why do you want to die of syphilis?
If you could go back
Why?
in time,
Why do you want to die?
what time
of-
period would you go back to?
I would never leave. As a woman, I would never leave the time I am right now,
Really?
ever. It doesn't get better the further back we go. For girls.
I would want to go back.
I'm
to-
only going forward, guys.
I would want to go back to Egypt, to the time
Yes.
before the Library of Alexandria burned down,
Yes.
so I could see what the fuck is in there. Because I feel like there's some shit.
It's all been fucked with now.
No, the library. Well, they had a library back then, and it was
Yeah.
full of knowledge. And then they came, and I can't remember who it was that burned it down,
It
but
was the Romans, I believe.
I think it was
Yeah.
the Romans.
They came,
because
and
that's
they-
when Caesar slid up in
so
there.
basically, there's a big chunk of life that we don't know about that we could have known about.
Oh right. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's all about knowledge for me. I just wanna
love
learn.
knowledge. I
Mm.
love that. I love reading books, and even the Bible has like 12 books like taken out of it. You know what I'm saying? Things like that.
Well, you know, you can do whatever you want with fiction.
But I love the Bible, so
I'm not knocking it.
That's fine.
Everybody has their thing, you know. Anyways,
We need to talk about Bible, and it'll make him really uncomfortable.
it
He's
doesn't make me
squirming.
uncomfortable because it doesn't make me uncomfortable. What makes me uncomfortable is the fact that I can't have an opinion that's different than other people's opinions, because then
Why
I'm
not?
labeled not by you guys, but like most people
By
that
the
I talk
masses.
to. When I
Who claim that they are Christian?
Right. They claim that they're Christian and that they want to tell me everything that comes out of their mouth is a freaking Bible verse, which I'm fine with it, you know. But I did go to Bible school, and I went to church for like until I was like 12 or 13, and then I realized that it's not for me, you know.
That's fine, yeah.
I just and over time I'm not like anti-God, you know. I'm not an atheist or agnostic. I believe that there's other things out there. I
Right.
believe that there's some mystical shit. But do I believe what's written in a book by man? Probably not.
Probably not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I mean that's very fair. I think there are a lot of things in the Bible that are amazing to learn from. And I think we've kind of lost that over with the Bible in some ways, because the things that I find important from it, the most valuable things and lessons and morals from it and everything, I think that for me, that's what Jesus was teaching and was about. And I believe Jesus was a real person, you know. But I think because man is greedy and wants more power and everything, the Bible is absolutely used as a way to control.
I feel like it was flavored.
It's absolutely flavored by the white man. It just,
Well,
you know.
actually, they weren't really white back then.
Yeah, but who changed all the names to the books and everything?
Yeah,
To
King
white
James.
names.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, we're going to put the blame on that.
Yeah, but with any region you go, like the Middle East, they have their own thing, and Asia they have their own thing, and so yeah, I mean, like each culture in a way kind of washes their own religion.
Yeah, they put
you know
their
what I
own
mean?
spin on
Right.
it.
And I think for me,
Yeah.
I am not a religious person. I'm a very spiritual person.
Yeah.
I believe religion is man's law, not God's law.
Yeah.
I think it's based on behavior, not belief.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of Christians feel that are like me feel the same way because we're kind of a lot of these. So when you take a religion and you take one part of something and then you fucking run with it, you know, I think you're losing sight of the whole message.
Yeah.
You know, I love going to my church. It's a non-denominational church. And I like going there because specifically that's a big reason because once you start adding labels and rules and ways to be, like the ways to think
Well-
to get something out of it, I think that you lose the most important message of it all, which is to love your neighbor. You know,
Yeah.
don't do unto people what you wouldn't do unto yourself. And then when you add a bunch of these labels and rules like Baptist and Presbyterian and this Catholicism was a terrible time in like Roman,
It's a terrible time right now.
you know, it's and it has been, you know, in the name of God,
Yeah.
you know, and it's
I
such,
shall rape these young boys
Yeah,
in the
it's-
name of God.
yeah, no, and it's terrible because now
Oops, did I say
that's
that out
all.
loud?
Yeah, you can say it because it's very real. You know,
There was a thought that I had, and I've lost it.
it's okay.
Damn it, Beavis.
Do you know when Puerto Rico was first discovered?
Puerto Rico? No, a long time ago.
1493
When Jen was born.
Damn.
by the Spanish.
The Spanish, yeah.
Yeah.
The Spanish came over, and then obviously they had slaves. That's why we're so mixed in race.
Yeah.
So I have an aunt that looks just like you, blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yep.
She's full Puerto Rican, but she's more of the Spaniard side. And then
Yeah.
I have my dad and my mom who are more of the African side. Because when they came over, you had the Taino Indians, and you had the Spanish come over with their slaves.
Okay.
And then everybody started mixing,
Yeah.
you know, and then that's
Melting
when
pot.
Puerto Rico was established and everything.
Yeah.
So that's why we look so different. Everyone's like, well, you don't look Puerto Rican. I'm like, well, there's not really one way to look Puerto
Yeah.
Rican.
Like,
Yeah.
you're
And
all
that's how I
mixed.
know people don't really know the history of Puerto Rico because we're mixed with a lot of different races.
Well, you don't have an accent either.
Okay.
No, I mean, you know what I'm saying. Like, are you like third generation, I guess, here?
I guess so. Third, maybe. My parents don't either. My grandma speaks only Spanish, both my grandmas.
Yeah.
But
No, it's
Yeah.
just rare. Usually there's like a little hint of an accent, you know, and you're
Like
oh,
a little K.
something.
to it. I don't know.
I think my accent has been worn down over
Yeah,
the years for sure.
whitewashed.
Yeah, right. But it definitely comes out around my family.
Does it?
Yeah.
That is so true. When I'm
Yeah.
around my family, guess where my accent goes?
a little south.
Little
Thanks.
south.
Far south.
Yeah, a little far south. Like me right there.
Yep.
A little sound right there.
Yeah.
It goes to
No, when I talk to my
Sound like I
family,
came
get
straight out of
yeah.
Georgia.
When I talk to my family, it's very like definitely Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Aw.
But I love that. I love how like you know, with different groups, you kind of just like learn to mold
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you know, I love that about what people do and like where they're from. Because even when I was in Thailand, they were like,
You have such good stories.
"Oh, thanks."
I don't have
You
shit.
went to Thailand? That's cool.
Yeah, I went to Thailand on a solo trip. It's my first trip ever out of the country,
That would
and
scare
I
the
went
fuck out
solo
of me.
dolo.
Wow.
Have you ever seen Hostel?
No,
Don't watch it. You'll never go on another
You'll never
fucking
go
trip by
back.
yourself again.
that shit doesn't scare me because that shit happens right here in Jacksonville, Florida.
True.
So, I don't let that stuff scare me because then that's what people want you to think about the rest of the world.
Yeah.
You know,
Succumb.
yeah, that's what a lot of Americans try and get people from America to think about other places. You know, before I left for France,
Yeah. You got to watch out
people
for
are
them
like,
panel
"Oh, like
vans.
the French hate Americans. They're oh my god, they're so rude." I'm like, no, they hate you probably because you're an asshole. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to another country speaking English and expect people to cater to you because we're, you know, powerhouse of the fucking world.
America.
No, they probably hate
Not for much
you
longer.
for you being, you know, a dick. You know?
Yeah.
So, but no, yeah. I went to Thailand. Solo trip. It was the best.
Yeah.
It was awesome, yeah. I would highly recommend everyone do a solo trip at least once in their life.
Did you go to like monasteries or anything like that? Like see any cool sights?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I traveled to 6 different cities.
Wow.
Yeah. I landed in Bangkok, went to Chiang Mai, went to Koh Phangan, Koh Samui. I went to Krabi, went to Phuket. I went to one other place I can't remember. But yeah, I did that all in like 20 days.
Dang.
That's super cool.
Mm-hmm.
So you were just going.
Yep, I just took a backpack with me.
Did you meet people that you stayed with?
Oh yeah.
How did you?
I stayed in hostels.
Okay.
The cheapest hostel I stayed at was $6 a day.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I love the very last day I went all out. I went, did an expensive hotel, this and that, because I think it's important to do both sides if you
Yeah.
can afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also think it's important to not obsess on where you're staying. Obviously, stay somewhere safe and that you are comfortable. But I think if you really want to travel the world, I think if you really want to be cultured and not to exploit a country, I think if you really want to enjoy culture, then you need to drop the nicest, that idea of luxury you have going into a trip. Now, if that is your thing, and you got money to blow, and you like staying at every sandals resort there is in the fucking world, then stay. But do not tell me, like when you come back, oh, I saw Thailand.
Right.
Oh, I
You really
experienced
get to know
culture.
the people.
It's just like you didn't. You stayed at a sandals resort or a Hilton with American people.
And you don't actually get to see the culture.
And then they're already Americanizing everything in that area, or not not Americanizing, but they're everywhere around it. They're making it more comfortable for you as the tourist, and that to me, traveling is not comfortable. When you're traveling these worlds, it shouldn't be comfortable. You should be getting out of your comfort zone. You should be trying new things. You should be meeting new people. You should be staying at places that are not. I'm not saying to stay in some shithole. But I'm saying I stayed at all these hostels. I mean, I think the most expensive was maybe $12 a day.
I like what you said though. Get out of your comfort zone.
You have to.
I think a lot of people could learn a lot from that.
Yeah,
I mean,
and then you see you're like, damn, I can do this, and then there's a whole world out there outside of your $500 fucking night room.
I feel like you're gonna have a more authentic and better time. If you're actually you're staying and living with the people that live there, like where they live, instead of like you said on a closed off
hotel,
resort.
this and that. I don't need all the bells and whistles this traveling. I'm a girly girl. I like the finer things in life. I do enjoy.
But you're also simplistic.
But what I do love is really, really knowing something at its core.
Yeah.
And now if people like to travel. I have a friend. She's a bougie traveler. That's how she likes to travel, right? She likes to watch from afar, in the nicest, rooms and resorts, and she likes people catering to her, and she doesn't like really leaving. And you know what? If that's her comfort zone, that's
But
the way
what's
she
the
can.
point in going all the way over there for that?
That's where I have a dilemma. It's because she invited me to do a Spain trip in May. I was like, oh my God, I'd love to go, but I know her. And she goes, well, there's like this all-inclusive thing that they have. And I go, I'm sorry, I just cannot justify these all-inclusive places. Because here's the thing, if you don't do one of those things in the fullest extent that you paid for, you're not getting any of that money. So it's like, if you tried to just veer off a little bit, hey, I don't want to do the dinner that I paid for this today, and I want to... then you're just blowing money that you already paid for. And for me, I just can't justify paying $2,000 before a plane ticket
Yeah.
for something all inclusive. Like, what are they giving me?
But you can't get it home.
Right.
You stay home.
I don't care about fucking drinks. I think that's just, I think it's trash. Like when you just want to go somewhere just to get trashed. Like I'm not worried about the drink package.
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying? Or the food package. You know,
Right.
like I feel like that all is a money grab.
I would want to Anthony Bourdain that shit.
Yeah,
you know?
that's the way I'm trying to do it.
Like going into their like houses and like hanging out with like the locals and living with them and like
you know how
eating
you
their
you know how you
bugs.
you know how you
Yeah,
I ate
eating their
many
bugs.
I ate many bugs in Thailand.
Did you?
This is how you get there. You go and you don't stay at the bestest places. I'm not saying the worst. I'm just saying if you just cut that budget in half about
Yeah.
where you stay, you do not know who you're about to go around the corner and meet, and then you're gonna be at their house with their fucking grandma and she's cooking dinner and
Some
everything.
traditional-
In Thailand, that's every day that happened to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Every single day. And I would not have found that staying at the best resorts. I don't need all that. So every fucking corner I turned, I met someone new and they were like, hey, go here if you want to do this. go here if you want to try this. And then by the time I know it, I have 20 friends that I know now for life,
I just remembered something.
all over the world.
My cousin Blake, he lives in California.
Hell yeah, go Blake.
Yeah,
Go Blake.
he's moving back here. He's 10 years, he's 10 years younger than me. He's a handsome man.
Fucking
I'll
love
introduce
Blake.
you.
He's fucking awesome.
He's a river raft guide in
California.
How old is
he's
he?
he's 10 years younger than me, so I'm 46, so he's 36.
36.
Nice.
He's a fucking rad dude.
Yeah, he's very cool. But he told me a very different story about when he went to, I think it was Thailand. I
See,
think it was either that.
Is he a white guy?
Yeah.
Okay, that might be a little different.
Like he got off, he's like,
We
as
know
soon as
what
I
he
got,
went for.
he goes, no, he's like, I got off the plane and got into a taxi cab, and the taxi driver goes, "You want fuck? Want fuck? And he's like,
Oh,
pulled
God.
it, and he handed him all these fucking like flyers and shit of women, like he's like, you pick one, you fuck. And he's like, holy shit, what the fuck?
He's like, yeah, I didn't go for that.
No, he's definitely not that type of dude. Now, me on the other hand,
You're like, I'll
Let
take
me-
this one,
I'm
this
just-
one.
I
I
just
say, oh,
wanna-
she looks good.
I just want to look at the brochures.
Do you
that's all.
know what ping pong parties are?
I'll stick my dick in anything.
Whoa.
Do you know what these
I'm not
things
that
are?
desperate. Yeah, I have heard of a ping pong party.
These-
Ping pong party.
Patrick, do I need to tell you?
I mean, if you need to,
We
open
can't
that
show.
box.
We can't use visuals.
No,
unless
we
you
won't
want-
use visuals.
Unless you
but-
want to look it up on Google.
Oh, I will read it. Listen, because everywhere you go, they always give you flyers like, "Hey, ping pong show." And I'm like, oh, I can fucking murk some people in some ping pong. Like,
Oh,
let's
Jesus.
go. But no, that's not what that is.
No.
So a ping pong show
Pretty
is
sure
where,
I'll let you say it.
Not pushing something out of their ass.
yeah, so they are.
Oh my
So
God.
a ping pong show is a type of stage entertainment that usually takes place in a strip club or a spring pong bar. Women use their pelvic muscles to perform tricks and blow objects from their vaginas.
Vagine.
Ping pong balls are the most common, but over the years, performers have experienced or experimented with a wide variety of items.
Softballs.
Now, when I
Watermelons.
oh whatever, no, there's animals that come out of these
my
fucking
God.
vaginas.
Oh, that's gross.
Listen, so
There's nothing sexy about that.
so what
whatsoever.
what I try to say is I support sex workers. Absolutely. I support sex work. I support the industry. That though, one industry is an exploited industry.
I have a problem if they're not enjoying themselves.
Well, that's what I'm about to say.
Like,
So that's
why
not
are you
a-
doing this?
So right, that's what I was saying.
Just like the goat fucking.
The donkey one.
I've heard
down
of
in
the
Mexico.
the
Yeah.
donkey shows. I've heard of that. And that's
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
it's like in Tijuana. I
So
think.
Yeah, I think so.
those
A lot of shit
things
happens in Tijuana.
are not those things that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Those are exploitations of women
Sure.
that
Yeah.
I do not support. So as fun and as silly as it seems to joke about it, I do not support those. And if you are in Thailand, I would not support it for the sole fact it is not an empowering sex industry.
No.
It is a very exploited industry for women and whoever is there. So
It's definitely not like Amsterdam where they got their shit on.
no,
lock.
exactly. So that's a way different. So I tell people, I'm like, yeah, it's all fun and games. You gotta go and hee ha ha.
Where is-
Those women are absolutely abused.
Where is that city? It's somewhere over there on the Eastern Bloc. But there's a street in a city that you could go to, and like a man can't walk down the street without being the entire street is basically whorehouses, and all the women stand outside and they're like, "Hey baby," and
Is it the red light district?
I don't know what it's called.
It's probably red light district in Amsterdam.
No. This is over in like I'm gonna say the bad thing, but it's over in like Asia.
Oh, well, I'm sure.
I don't know where.
Oh, I'm sure. And there are places like that in Thailand.
Yeah.
On
I've seen it on TikTok.
Khao
so
San
many times.
Road is like a popular road there. There's an awesome party road, but there you can definitely tell there's prostitutes
Oh yeah.
and escorts out there.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, they look like they're having a ball, and they just like, I think mostly they just like to fuck with dudes, especially if you're a white dude.
Well, right. Well, they're trying to make money.
Well, sure.
It's very easy to make money off tourists.
That would be sick. I mean, for me, because I'm totally a wallflower, and I don't like being approached. Although I don't really, You know, that's such a weird dichotomy for me because, like, I've always thought, wouldn't it be nice to have a woman actually come to me and approach me?
It's different.
But, like, when they do, I'm like, whoa, back the fuck
Yeah,
up.
you're like, whoa. You only want me for my body.
Yeah, who do you think you are?
Who do you
Listen,
think you are? You think you're better than
they're
me?
not getting much with this body. That's all I'm telling you. But it will be the best 38 seconds of your life.
They can work with whatever. Let me tell you. A woman is very versatile.
That's right. It's like bull riding. It'll be the best 38 seconds of your life.
8 seconds. 8
Well,
seconds.
for this cowboy, it's 38
Oh,
seconds.
wow.
I've timed it.
You said I've timed it. But yeah, no, that was
That's
it
an
was
improvement
a fun,
from last week's 27 seconds.
Hey, there you go.
I'm taking a lot of vitamin D3, okay? and
Stamina's
things.
getting up
Vitamin
there.
D3.
Yeah, it supposedly naturally increases your
Testosterone.
testosterone.
I went to the fair, guys.
Yeah, I saw that.
The
How
fair,
was it?
The fair was fucking lit.
Did you bring a bulletproof vest?
I did not.
Okay. well, good to see you're still with us.
Yes, it's a very safe event, Jim. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Okay. Very safe event. It is located right outside the Jag Stadium, and
I won't go to Jacksonville Fair.
why? Why?
I just won't.
Why?
Bad experiences.
You've already been.
I've been before.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I mean, well, that's all I knew growing up.
Yeah, you've
we
had
would,
some
we
bad
would go there.
experiences.
Yeah, and especially in my late teen, early 20s, it seemed like every dude out there wanted to just beat the fuck out of another dude. You know, that was
Oh, see, it's not like
and
that anymore.
but the time between then and now, I mean, there's been a lot of fucking stories about people getting shot and killed out there. And,
I would say, I mean, I'm not going to discredit those stories, but I wouldn't. If you really don't want to go, then don't go. But I wouldn't let that stop you or anyone from having fun.
I know
Because
there's
that
cops out
happens-
there,
that
with
happens
security.
every day outside of the fair.
Well, for sure, especially
So-
in Jacksonville.
But I will say
I'm pissing Jen
that
off.
the fair. Yes, we're pro Jacksonville here, and you're not helping us,
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Duval.
That's right, Patty.
Jesus Christ, I told you not to do that on my fucking
Yes,
show.
Duval.
Hey, I'm producer, mister.
That's
Jesus
right.
Christ.
I'm in the captain's chair.
But it was a great time. It was a super safe, fun environment. I didn't feel any type of way.
Yeah.
Everybody there was happy, laughing. And it was packed.
Yeah.
It was fun. I
Well,
did
bullshit
not.
happens at the Clay County Fair too.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, anything happens anywhere. I really, I mean, there's
just-
really no like.
I also like the Clay County Fair because it's basically in my backyard. I
Right.
can just walk to it.
Yeah, but it was fun. The rides were fun. The sketchier the better, man. The sketchier the better. I
They're
went
like
on this-
held together with bobby pins.
They
and
they
fucking
always
cinder
like
blocks.
like. Oh my God! The Ferris wheel sits on cinder blocks.
Yeah.
I was like, let's go on it.
The
Literally.
trust us humans have
Oh
in each
my
other.
God.
When those things start spinning around and you feel the whole thing going like this.
I'm jumping before I fucking land.
The trust we
Did
have
you-
in these people.
But it was
Put them
great. The
together.
food.
I was gonna say, did you
I
actually
ate
eat?
all the fucking food.
Because I saw you video and you shot a lot of stories and you made.
Oh, I ate.
Did you
this,
vomit
like,
at all or?
Nope. Nope.
Do you like the spinny rides?
I don't like. So I actually get really bad motion sickness. So it's actually I have to avoid. Like, you know, the one where you're just like on
I can't go
the
to the
back?
fair with you.
and it
Oh,
just
yeah, the
like
UFO
Oh, the
looking one.
Gravitron.
The UFO.
the
looking one?
UFO one. Okay, I
Called
can
the
do.
Gravitron. You
Sorry, Gravitron.
half-wits.
Sorry.
Right, uncultured
you
swine.
fucking
Wow.
plebeians.
But that's probably the one I can't go on. Just knowing it's just I don't enjoy being dizzy.
I love it.
I don't know, especially I was eating, and I had a couple beers.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. But
See, that's why I don't eat the fair food. I won't do it.
listen,
I'll
the
get a-
fair food was fire.
A funnel cake or an elephant ear, whatever they call them now. But yeah, I'll eat that. But I love all the fucking spinny rides.
Oh my God, really? See, I went on the thing that called the Scorpion. That was fun.
Is that the black one with the three things and they spin around?
Yes,
and it goes
yeah,
around?
that one's fun because it like you're still at one
feel weightless.
focal point.
Yeah.
You know, you're not like
It's not like a teacup.
right, and that one was fun. But even after that, I was feeling a little queasy.
Yeah.
So
It does whip you around a little bit.
Yeah, and they do it just like the perfect amount of time to where like you're about to throw up and then it stops.
Oh, they've got it down.
They got it
Yeah.
down because I was with my friend. I was like, I'm starting to get annoyed by this, and then it stopped. And I was like, oh, see, they know what they're doing.
I don't know if they do. I think that was just luck.
And it's just funny. You see them like controlling these rides on this like fucking old ass ancient box with 2 buttons on it.
Were you trying to count the teeth? Sorry.
And
that's Clay County.
But
my
the
bad.
food was awesome. I had deep fried cheesecake.
Holy balls.
I had pickle pizza. I had this potato twister.
Oh, I saw that.
They like wring out a potato, they deep fry it, and then they put whatever seasoning you want.
better deep fried.
I had a turkey leg. The turkey
I
leg.
had one at the Clay County Fair.
I have a stanky leg.
I w- yes, it does.
Show us, Jim. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, we in the stew.
We in the
Studio, baby.
That was probably the
let him
worst
cook,
I've
Pat.
ever,
Let him
thing I've
cook.
ever done. Don't ever let me do that again.
But yeah, that was delicious. I had
Holy shit, Jim just cut a rug.
No, I fought. I
I fucking
fought.
love that. What else did I have? I had fried Oreos,
Of course.
and then I had this one. It was red velvet fried Oreos. That one was good. Funnel cake. You got to get the funnel
you have
cake.
to. And get fucking powdered
And
sugar
now
all over you.
all over me. And for a while, I did a joke. I put the powdered sugar on my nose.
Oh, Jesus.
And I like rubbed it on my face, and I was just like walking around doing that.
Yeah.
And it's really funny to get the looks from the
Right.
parents because I didn't know that these events were like pretty much alcohol free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So me and my crackhead friend are like, "Where's the alcohol?" And they're like, "Yeah, there's only 2 beer tents."
Well, we used to,
Best believe we hit it up.
I don't know if they do it anymore, but they used to have like Midnight Madness. Where
Probably
they,
not.
They would do, and I think that's where I would get into a lot of the shit that I would get into.
Well, right, Jim. If anywhere after midnight is fucking trouble,
But
man.
it was like adults only. You know?
That's where it probably it
Yeah.
went. There's probably for a good reason there's no
The
alcohol.
amount
there.
of DUIs.
Yeah, exactly. There was only
Yeah.
2 beer tents, but best believe I got that 25-ounce beer every
Oh, yeah.
single time. And the food was great. I would highly recommend going. I think it's going on until the 12th.
Yeah.
So I would highly, and it's only $4.
Yeah, don't listen to me.
$4 to
You
get in.
guys, don't listen to me. I'm an asshole.
He's very hurt.
Don't stay home in fear.
He's very
Don't
hurt.
No. I'm just an asshole,
Don't panic.
and I don't like
Everybody sit
anything.
down.
You know, that's just me. I'm an asshole. I don't like anything. So,
But we love you.
No,
yeah,
you're not an ass.
I love you guys.
Just
too.
a hole.
Yeah. I'm a whole ass. Please go enjoy yourself. Don't play the fucking games because they're all rigged.
Yeah. So I played a lot of games, and
There I go
man,
again, being negative.
man, I mean, they're like designed to lose, but you
Yeah.
can win.
Yeah.
You can win. They're there's signs that's like, what does they say? They say prize every time. That's what they say. Prize
Yeah.
every time. Prize every time.
Did you walk by them and they're like, "Hey, girl, hey, come on over here. You going? Come over?"
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
I'm a sucker. They got all my money. I'll spend it all again. I said, okay, I'll do it.
So they like to talk shit to guys
Oh yeah.
when you're walking with your girl.
Oh, my friend Isaac, when we were together, and he'd be like, "Oh, you ain't gonna get your girl a toy?"
Yeah.
They were talking shit, but
Yeah.
we're like, "Bro, fuck you. I'll get the toy. I'll try and get the toy." But the games are it's very nostalgic to go.
Yeah.
I would recommend going to really feel like it's a really bubbly, happy time.
You know what I miss, and it's probably not going to happen ever again because they're about to tear down the park. But the Winter Wonderland out at what is that place out at the beach? That's
Wild Adventure.
no, the golf place that's going away.
Adventure Landing.
Adventure Landing.
Oh, Adventure Landing.
Yeah,
Oh, they tearing it down?
yeah. I heard they were that's been sold or something like that. It's going to come down.
Oh wow.
Probably some more condos.
But I used to love that. You could go ice skating, and here in Florida we don't have ice skating. I mean, I think I want to say it might be at the Veterans Memorial Arena. Or
Yeah, I
whatever
think
that
they have.
do.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, they have the
Well,
Iceplex now.
Well, Blake, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, Blake, my cousin, again,
Iceplex.
he's been playing hockey
Where is
since he
that?
was like 3.
There's like a
So-
sports complex near downtown Jacksonville, and
Yeah.
they have like an ice.
Is that where the Icemen play and everything?
I think so.
I think so, but they have like an area where you can do like gymnastics and ice and volleyball, and basketball. And it's just a whole. I think it's called the Iceplex or
I'm
something
going
like
to
that.
check that out again. As long
I love the ice skate.
really,
Mm-hmm.
I see. I haven't ice skated in a long time, and I'm gonna go to embarrass myself because I love to see how that's gonna go. And I'm really coordinated, but that's one of those things like If I haven't done it in a long time, it's not gonna come to me.
Excuse me, Sportsplex.
Sports. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard the Sportsplex.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Well,
it's off of
definitely.
Phillips Highway.
Oh my God. Well,
Yeah.
I definitely want to go ice skating.
Yeah.
We should do Beauty and the Beard goes ice skating, and all of us will go.
Bust
I really
my
want
ass.
to start doing things like that, like taking.
That's Blake.
Blake is hot.
He kind of looks like my third cousin.
I thought that was
yeah.
Patty.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you showing this to me? My eyes. I was like, he
That's
has
Blake.
a wife. I was like, very nice picture,
I
Patty.
can't grow my mustache that well yet.
Oh my God. Yes, Blake is hot. Hi,
Get
Blake.
there.
Yeah.
There's long hair Blake.
Long hair Blake.
Oh,
Yeah.
he definitely looks like a Blake.
He's about 3 inches shorter than me.
Yeah, he's a short feller.
Is he a short fellow?
He's a
Yeah,
short
but
fella.
he makes up for his size and his personality.
I mean, all the same height laying down.
The heart and
Whoa,
the mane of a
hey.
lion.
No, but he's jacked. He's for sure.
Hey, 4 inches is 4 inches.
Hey, that's right, man.
Jesus Christ, you fucking nasty bitches.
Okay, but no, we should. Okay, I have all these ideas right now. They're just coming to me. We
that's-
should take
There you go.
Beauty and the Beard. Oh,
He's jacked. He did that prison workout.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he didn't ever
Prison
he didn't
workout.
go to prison. He just found out their workout and did
Yeah. It's just 3 shitty meals a day.
it. Sorry,
your
I
lava
thought
lamp is working.
I'm trying
Ew.
to set Jen up with my
Oh,
cousin.
Hi,
Hi, cousin.
Then you'll really be in the family.
Yeah, and then I'll be like sworn in.
He has like the same kind of problem with relationships as you do. Like he meets people and then they're like fucked up, and then he's like, hey, you know what? I'm better off alone.
Yeah.
I got my dogs.
I just
I'm
don't want to.
chill.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm at the point where I'm like, it's got to be the one if I'm gonna get in another relationship. Like I'm dating with intent. You know, I'm not.
Yeah,
know, even
I'm
my-
dating intense.
I don't want to even friendships. Like nowadays, like I love meeting new
Yeah,
people, but I don't.
You have to be careful who you give your time to.
Right. That's why I love saying, you know, with intent. Even
Yeah.
friendships that I have now, like if we're not helping each other build,
Yeah, you got to
Something-
reciprocate the energy.
you know, like you know, I have nothing for you. I just can't. I
Yeah.
can't be that person anymore. I can't
Yeah.
be that fucking giving all my stars away.
Yeah, you give
'Cause
your
no, I don't really give
energy
out
away.
gold stars anymore.
No?
You guys get gold stars.
What's a gold star?
You know, when people do something and they're like, "Oh my god, I did this," and
Like
you're
a
like, "Well, you
physical
don't get a gold star for doing like the right
You
thing."
give like a physical gold star?
Yes,
or
I have
just
gold
like
stars.
a mental gold star.
I have physical and mental stars. Gold stars.
I have yet to get my gold star.
I'm still waiting on mine.
Yeah,
It's all right.
it's in the mail.
Okay.
You guys get a big one, like one you can put like on the wall somewhere when
Fuck
this is
yeah,
all done.
son.
So
Fuck yeah, son.
I was saying though,
Mm.
we should do a little mini series. I don't
Like
know.
a vloggy vlog?
Yes, we should take Beauty and the Beard and we'll go do random shit.
Okay.
And then we'll go try random
make
shit. I was
Patrick
gonna do that
film
for
it.
myself.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like
film it.
wouldn't that be funny as fuck?
Yeah.
Like Beauty and the Beard, we go ice skating
Yeah.
or something, but we'll fucking I don't know. We'll dress up as Santa Claus, Mr. and Mrs. Santa.
I think it would probably be just as funny as if we didn't.
You know what I'm saying? Right. But
part 2 will be at the hospital.
I'll
Jim.
dress I'll dress like myself and fall a lot.
yeah, I think because I've had
I
this
don't
idea
fall.
to do for myself. I'm gonna start doing like little mini like Juicy does this, you know, trying new things.
I started this thing. I've only done like 3 of them, and the last one I did was horrible. Like I watched it again, I was like, oh my god! I literally just woke up and I came out here and filmed it, and then I edited it all together, and I was like, I don't like it too much, but it's up, so it's whatever. But like Coffee with Jim, you know, I'm
Yeah.
like every Sunday.
I love that.
I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna try to do one every Sunday if I can.
You got it.
You know, and it's like a 2-minute little blurb, you know, that I do. It's just like maybe it's going to be inspirational thing that I'm talking about, or like last week was about taking a break. You know, if you need to take a break.
No,
Yeah.
that's inspiring me to do something like that. I
Yeah.
think I want to do something like that. Sounds like a
Yeah.
good idea, just to kind of like.
Well, the thing about it, me, is that whenever I get an idea in my head for something, anything, whether it's a new venture or something new, like I'll just do it and see, and then throw it out. And if it works, you know, or if people like it, then I'll keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
If it does, you know, basically like kind of like split testing, you know, like if it doesn't work, then I it's gone from the repertoire, you know.
Okay.
But like this, I mean, this and my podcast, I'm going to keep doing it because I fucking enjoy it. Somebody asked me the other day, do you ever plan on making money? I said, probably not.
Dude, everybody asks me that shit.
Yeah.
Everybody. And I think that really kind of like,
It defeats the purpose of what we're doing.
Yeah.
I think too that like really has probably been something that has poked at my mental like being right now, because everyone is always like, well, are you making money? Are you making money? And I think constantly getting that question has really fucked with me in a little, in kind of, in
I
some
can
ways,
see that. Mhm.
because it's like it's not because now it's like what they believe is success is monetized,
Right.
and like that's not where I was going with it. And so, but if everyone asks you the same question, right? Everyone says, "Is the sky blue? Is the sky blue?
Right.
Is the sky blue?" But it's, let's say it's pink. You're gonna start to believe like, "Damn, is it supposed to be blue?"
Right.
And that's where I think that question really did hinder my mental like health with like everything, because everyone's like, oh, you're making money. Are you making money from this or this? And I'm like, because
No.
then it makes you feel if you're not,
Then you're wasting your time.
Right. And I'm like, well, that's not what I'm doing though, you know? So I feel that.
First of all, you're having great conversations with really cool people, and you're getting to meet them, and you're getting their message out to the world.
Yes.
And I think that is a fucking fantastic
I think that's priceless.
Like for me, my podcast, no matter what, I will never fucking start a Patreon. There will never be a subscription page. There will never be
Yeah, you want it
any
to
way
be
to charge.
accessible.
If I ever do make money, it will be through sponsorships and
Of
things
course.
of that nature. But
Right.
outside of that, I could care less. You know, if you listen to any,
JRE.
I wasn't going to say the name of the podcast, but like I was listening to a podcast today, and they had a comedian on, and the guy was saying that he would drive every single day an hour to a club and do his show for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever it was, and for 2.5 years he would do that basically for free. He would pay out of his own pocket to transport himself there
Right.
and do the gig. But he was honing his craft. He was getting better at what he was doing, and he was building an audience. And eventually, the club that he was going to hired him on as a paid regular. But and now he's a successful comedian making good money.
Right.
But
all the stuff in between is priceless.
right.
You know, it's
That's
priceless.
just stepping stones. I mean, it's just like these photographers that want to be paid photographers, but they want to quit their job and go full time as photographers. And I say more power if you can do it.
If you can do it, do it. You know
But
what I'm
I'm
saying?
going to tell you right now, if you can't quit your job and make enough money to live and doing that career, you ought not do that, because
Yeah, and you're not any less of a professional photographer. That's important to say. Like, these people who aren't making, let's say, a fucking dollar off of their things, you aren't any less of a model. You're
No.
not any less of a podcaster or a photographer if you can't support your whole lifestyle just doing it. I know plenty of photographers, as an example, who do other things, and I understand the pressure they have. Like, oh, why don't you just do it full time? This and that. If they want to do that, that's fine. But they're not any less professional. They're not any less dedicated to their work, because they can't monetize it the way that they want. And the thing is, too, I have to say, is that you don't have to monetize everything you love. That was the thing that I really was struggling on, is I don't have to monetize every single thing I put out there. I do not have to.
Fuck yeah.
Every hobby that I have, I do not have to put a price on it.
Well, that's the problem I'm having with photography, and that's why I've kind of taken a break, is because whenever I do put a monetary value on something, I almost I lose a little bit, of my artistic whatever. I mean, I just don't feel it as much.
Because you're being paid to do something like a service.
Right. Like I did do a shoot this last weekend for a friend of mine. Him and his wife wanted me to come out and do some little family portrait stuff for them, to update their look. They wanted something a little more moody, and she went through my Instagram page, and she was like, "Oh my God, I love it."
Oh my God, yes. Go, Jim.
Which is fantastic, because most people don't look at your fucking portfolio and they just hire you because of word of mouth or whatever. But still, I wasn't going to even charge them. And they were like, "How much, dude?" I said, "Pay me whatever you want. I don't care. Don't pay me at all. I couldn't care less." here's my Cash App. And the
Mm-hmm.
dude, he pulled out money, cash, and he handed it to me. I was like, I don't care how much it is. It doesn't matter to me. I did it because you're my friend, and I
Mm-hmm. Right.
wanted to.
Right, that was something you really loved. You
know what I
really
mean?
wanted to. You loved it. And you
Yeah.
do not necessarily
It's
every
the gift
time.
of photography.
Yeah, you don't have to, monetize it every single time. I think that's why people lose themselves in their passions, because now you're obsessed with making the dollar. You know?
I do know that there are people like Taylor that's her lifestyle. That's
Right.
how she lives.
Right, and Taylor's a badass for it, and
Yeah.
and that's what she wants to do.
But she's struggling here in Jacksonville.
She wants to do it that way.
Yeah.
Did she say that?
I feel like it's the market for her, where she was used to is way bigger where she came from.
Yeah.
And then when
Where's
she
she
came,
from?
Why I knew you were going to ask me that. I forgot.
I can't remember either.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
think it's somewhere up north.
Yeah. They moved.
she
Let's
told
say
me.
Chicago area or something.
Yeah,
like that.
she moved here from some. I'll have to go back and listen to the
Yeah.
episode, or I'll just message her. But yeah, when they moved to Jacksonville, she does. She's got a talent that I haven't seen a lot of here in Jacksonville. She can do things.
Yeah, she's got her own talent. There's nothing like her.
It's very different and unique, and I love it. And it's worth every penny that she charges. But the problem is, not a lot of people here.
Because even Jacksonville is still an up and coming type place.
It's just one of those things where it's like, it's not that the market's oversaturated. It's just that everybody knows somebody that can do it cheaper. And guess what, folks? You get what you pay for. When if you pay full price for Taylor Roth, you're going to get some fucking fantastic
You're gonna get the
work.
best photos of your entire fucking
yeah.
life. And her moving here, obviously, she's got to get a new clientele. I'm sure that's
Oh,
hard.
100%.
She's got to get a new community. And I think she's getting.
Yeah.
She's getting there. I could see it in her work and everything. She's definitely
Well,
becoming a top notch, especially in Jacksonville.
Yeah, and when you're not getting enough business, you start thinking to yourself, should I drop my prices?
Right.
And that's where it gets fucked up.
And that's where I feel.
I said no. You should raise your prices. Mm-hmm. Raise them.
Raise
Fuck
them.
it.
And that's where I feel like if people aren't secure in their own work, though, that little fork in the road can be make or break for them. That could be the damn. Am I still good at this?
Right.
Should I just stop completely? Am I charging too much? And I think that little fork in the road really shifts where people go from there.
Right.
Like detrimentally or great.
Yeah.
From there, so that's why monetizing it and making money from it can be iffy. You just don't want to make sure that if that is the only goal, then that's fine. But if that is your only goal, there are going to be, like I said earlier, pros and cons that come from thinking that way.
Yeah.
Because then if you don't get a booking for, let's say, a month, right? Then you start getting these doubts in your mind. It's
Imposter
like,
syndrome.
right? And so it's like because you're not making money from it.
Right.
But you're still a great photographer. You're still a
Right.
great artist.
Well, and I will say to those folks that are like looking to hire a wedding photographer, anybody that you hire for $900, yeah, you're not going to get good photo. You're going to get photos, and they're going to be okay, but they're not going to be,
Wedding photography is so easy.
But
I've done a wedding.
It's not that easy.
I've done a wedding, and it's easier, I think.
It's not that easy.
I think it depends on the clients.
It definitely depends on the
does.
clients.
But it also depends on what type of photography you do, what you deliver, that type of stuff. But a good wedding photographer is going to start at $2,500 max. I mean, minimum. That's their minimum start for a good photographer, and then you're going to go up from there. And anybody that charges less than that usually is a beginner, someone that's done, never done weddings before, or only done a couple of weddings or what have you. And maybe they've only been shooting for a short amount of time, which is fine. Everybody has to start.
Yeah, right.
The first 2 weddings I did were $500.
Mm-hmm.
I charged, So I was like, whatever. I mean, I know because I've lived it,
Mm-hmm.
but it was difficult. And if I didn't have, I brought Alana with me. She's second shot. If I didn't bring her, I would have missed so much shit.
Really?
Oh yeah. If it's a big wedding and a huge, big crowd, big wedding parties, you will miss a lot of shit.
Yeah, no, that's why it's important to go and hire someone that goes in with a plan and a plan of action with things and sets, takes control with certain things, because a lot of things are going on that you might miss that, but you have to make sure you're there for them and things like that. For big parties, I know I've seen a lot of people hire more than one photographer.
It's just the weddings are a drain on my soul.
Yeah, they are. I won't say they're easy. I will say they are draining. They're definitely. It's a long day for everybody.
Yeah.
It's definitely a long day for everybody.
It's a lot longer for the photographer than anyone else. Like the caterer, they make their food. It's sitting on a heater, and then they show up, put it out, done. The DJ doesn't show up until the reception, and they play for 4 hours, and they're done. Photographer, you're there from their very beginning in the morning, from 9 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night.
Get ready pics, and you're taking all of the
And if you don't have a second shooter, you got to pick which one you got to get. You know, are you going to get the bride getting ready pics or the groom? Get the bride. Don't get they don't care about the groom.
Yeah, well, the groom you can get in 2
if you're
seconds.
shooting by yourself.
You know.
For sure, you can stage that.
Yeah, you can stage the groom. The girls, you definitely got to be there for sure.
Anyways, though, this is Thanksgiving month, so we already kind of just tapped on the dark history of Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
But outside of that, we've taken Thanksgiving and kind of turned it into a thing for our families to get together.
Yeah.
And
to give thanks.
And give thanks for everything that we have. And I know that I understand, and all those Native Americans, on behalf of all my ancestors, I apologize. But
apology accepted.
I did not do any of that shit.
He said, but.
But
So what are you thankful for, Jen?
I'm thankful for you
Can't
guys.
say us.
Oh, shit. That was good. I'm thankful for so much. I am thankful for the roof over my head every day. I'm thankful for food in my belly. I'm thankful for a job. I can pay my bills sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm thankful that I am a creative individual, only becoming more creative.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thankful for my mom, my dad, my family. I'm thankful for rice and beans. It's my favorite.
Red beans and rice did miss so.
Oh, that's right. No, literally. I am thankful for Josie. I am thankful for Taylor. I'm thankful for all the people who have been on my show.
Yeah, that's big.
I'm thankful for anyone that's shared or liked a post of mine to get me where I'm going. I'm thankful for so much. I could go on.
What about you, Patty?
You can't say me.
I'm thankful for the freedoms I have. That's
Yes.
what I'm thankful for.
Yes,
The freedoms.
Nice.
we are free.
And just not
The
thankful
illusion-
for the diminishing rate of them.
The
but, yeah, I'm
illusion of
thankful for
freedom that you have.
Yeah, the illusion of freedom.
Oh, here we go.
I'm such a Debbie Downer.
I mean, I only have a social
Illusion.
security number, that way they can track who,
Yeah.
I'm just another number on a sheet. I'm just thankful for my freedom.
You know what I'm thankful for? Me.
You should be. God
fucking-
damn it.
I'm thankful for you.
Amen.
I am
Speak your
awesome.
truth. Hallelujah.
Motherfucker, I'm awesome.
I think
be
I'm
thankful for you.
I'm
No.
thankful for like my family and shit every day.
Sure. Yeah, I'm just
But-
honestly, I'm just thankful to be here on this earth. I'm thankful that I didn't end it a long time ago, and I'm thankful to wake up every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And it's
and my girls, man, fucking my daughters saved my life.
oh, shout out to daughters.
They did.
Yeah. I'm a daughter.
You are.
I'm a daughter. And
Yeah.
my sister.
Shout out to your dad.
My dad. Yeah.
Shout out to dads
My dad
everywhere.
is awesome. He has served in this crazy military for 30 years.
Bless his heart.
Jeez.
So I definitely am thankful for my dad for
We appreciate your service, sir.
being being a someone that sacrificed all his time and energy to make sure that we had food on the table.
Right.
So I'm definitely
That's
thankful
something
for
that's very underrated a lot in this day and age, I think. Like, people don't really think about, like, in relationships.
people don't think about how hard the military
Yeah.
is. The people that we know in the military are fighting for our very freedoms
Yeah.
that we are right now. So
Yeah.
I am thankful for sure for that, especially my dad.
Yeah, I definitely support the troops and the people that are doing the work.
Yes.
I don't know about the situations that they're in. I can't really get
Yeah,
behind
I mean the government's fucked, but I definitely support every man and woman going into something with the idea of I want to make a sacrifice for my
Right.
country. I mean, they're all going into it with the same mindset.
Sure.
Now, how we can't. The government's fucked. I'll totally say that.
Of course.
Right, but But we still have to support those men and women throughout all
Yeah,
of those
that'll
times.
never change.
Right, because no matter what we think of how everything should be, in the meantime, there are people dying so that we could sit here.
Right.
So that's just important to make sure that
Which
you ground yourself.
I joke about the modicum of freedom that we have. Obviously, if it wasn't free, we wouldn't be able to sit here and do this and say whatever it
and
is
talk
we
about
wanted
our
to say.
government.
Right. And them not
And
give
someone
a fuck.
not come with a machete.
But the thing about it is, they don't care because they're raping our assholes, basically.
Oh, with all these taxes and
Well,
regulation. And
Yeah.
It's just. Yeah.
well, we have freedoms.
Yeah.
And
It's
they
a-
are our inalienable rights.
It's a double-edged sword, isn't it?
It is, it is. But I wouldn't be in any other country.
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. No, especially as a woman. I think it's important. I know that we all have. It's not like that. America is
It's not perfect.
But we have to realize that we are still in the best country you could be in regards to almost everything. For now. Whatever. But I think. I
I
really
can't
believe
be
that.
too positive. I have to throw that little
Yeah,
hint of negativity in there.
I mean, it's reality, of course.
I'm
Like
just
no
a
one's
realist,
perfect, but reality is still that we're blessed to be in this country more than any other place.
Right.
We can say things about our government. We can own a gun. Women can walk free.
Women can drive.
Women can drive.
And vote.
They don't have to cover their faces and
Yeah.
whatever.
I kind of like that,
skin.
though. That's
If
kind of hot.
Shut the
I mean, look at your eyes. Look at them. If you were in one of those little things, oh my God, dudes would be creaming their pants.
Listen.
Is that too far?
Listen.
Dudes will cream their
Too
pants
much?
over anything.
Anything.
Come on, a
That's true.
fucking
Listen,
goat's
for
asshole.
a lot less.
Oh,
Yes.
Jesus, Pat. I just creamed
Right.
my pants.
He's right. He's so right about that.
Oh,
But yeah, no,
shit.
especially like, LGBTQ and everything. I understand there are things that happen here that are terrible to those people, right? And they happen every day. But in a lot of countries, it's 10 times worse.
Yeah.
So that's just something we have to remember. Like, yeah, we're not perfect. There are still people every day that are scrutinized and beaten and killed for being who they are here. But you'd much rather have a starting point here, absolutely, than in any other country.
Hey, speaking of other countries, I just saw this thing last night about Italy. There's a place in Italy.
The island.
I don't know where it's. I can't remember where exactly in Italy, but they are selling houses for like $1.
Well, Italy's government is so fucked up.
€1. Yeah. Well, they're all old abandoned places, and they're like historic. They don't want to tear them down. It's in like the mountain side where all those houses are like stacked in the mountains and stuff.
Really?
And you have, I think you buy the house for like a euro, which is basically $1 or something. And they give you like 3 years to fix it up. And if you don't, then you lose it. But still.
So is it yours?
No, it's yours.
So why do they put this thing on if you have to fix it up?
Because they're
Some
trying
old
to.
shitty rundown places though.
They're trying to get it's basically like their way of like
Incentivizing
gentrification, but you do it.
Yeah, they're okay. So they want you to. They're trying to get you to front the bill.
They're sparking a market is what they're trying to do.
Yeah, and
Okay.
but the houses, some of these places are fucking.
Oh, the views look
villas.
amazing. Yeah.
Like holy fucking shitballs.
Yeah. I
Saw
would
it on
love to live
TikTok.
there. But Italy's another. I mean, that's all fucked.
I mean, what at the end of the day, what government isn't corrupt at some level,
Right.
yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I mean?
absolutely.
or controlled by special interests.
Oh,
But if I
absolutely.
could buy a place for $1 and spend 30 grand fixing the place up myself, like do all the work yourself, you just bought a fucking villa in Italy for $30,000.
Yeah, I'm just a little hesitant as to with the controlling on that aspect.
Yeah,
like
and-
after fixing it up and then
No, it's
the
yours.
amount of time, I feel like they would take it back in,
Nope.
in some type of
Nope.
way.
They showed they interviewed people Americans
I've done
that
that.
have done it, and people from other parts of the world that have done it.
Okay, well then
It
yeah,
says,
I
over
would
the
totally
past-
do it.
Over the past year or so, numerous small towns from Sicily in the south to
Sicily,
northern Alps
yeah.
have been offering such bargains in the hope of attracting new residents to revitalize dying communities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All
Because
right,
it's
then I
such
fuck with it.
yeah, it's such an old
We're buying a
community
house.
that people are dying and they're not like replenishing they're not like repopulating. You know what I mean? So it's like
Right.
people aren't moving back into those places as like the indigenous people. I guess that's what you call them. The people that live there, the natives, the
Yeah.
people that, you know, were born and raised there. They're not like enough of them.
Well, in the last 100 years, you've seen like a mass migration in almost every country from like farmland to city. You know, because where's the work? It's
Right.
in the city. You know, with all these industrial jobs and everything like that. But then you got all these plants now in America that are being shut down and sent overseas. So now
Right.
you kind of have an opposite effect now, where you're having people move back out of the country.
Right.
I see a lot of it.
I would love to live in the country.
Sure you tell
I
me.
love that shit.
Yeah, I think everybody in their fucking right mind wants to move out to the country at this moment.
I would love
in
that.
human history.
I just if I didn't have my pets, I probably wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
I'd probably be traveling the world to something
Yeah.
else. But I made a commitment to my pets.
You did. You're
So-
you're a good pet mommy.
Yeah, so I will not be leaving them, but once they die, goodbye.
See me, I
Sorry,
will,
Ash, Kimba, and Buns.
I will
goodbye.
never
It's,
be
it's
without
good that you
a
already
dog.
named one Ash.
Whoa.
It's coming.
I will never be without a dog ever, if not
Really?
multiple dogs.
It's a wonderful
had-
alarm system. How can you go wrong with one?
I had dogs, and they've traumatized me. I love dogs, but I've just had my luck with dogs.
You can just come over and be stepmommy to my dog.
Yes, that's fine. I love coming over,
auntie.
and they love me,
They do.
and that's the most dog I'll get for the day.
They got all excited.
I love dogs. I love them all. I have not had the best luck. So and they're just so cute. They break your heart. So my mom got a new dog after
Yeah?
our dog
What'd she
passed
get?
away. She got a something doodle. You know, they're fucking
Labradoodle.
they're fucking making these doodles into no, it's not a lab, not a labradoodle. It's like one of these fucking genetically engineered ones. There's like black doodles, there's like curly doodles, there's like short
poodle
doodles, there's poodles all the time.
Hmm.
But yeah, no. She got one of those dogs. No, I hope she's happy because it's a really cool dog.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
Well, now you're. How many siblings do you have?
I have 2 siblings.
So are you the baby?
I am.
Now you're like the middle child.
That's fine. She needs she needs that dog. More power to her. I hope she gets another dog. My mom will be going through it.
Aw.
She needs a dog. She's got a little heart. Just everything gets her anxious.
Aw, poor thing.
So she, anything that makes her happy, I'm like, girl, fucking do it. Do it,
Yeah.
girl. She's the one that told me to be so adventurous.
Yeah.
As a young girl. So,
Would you say that you get more of your personality from your mom or your dad?
everyone says I'm my mom.
Really?
For sure. I definitely think I am like conversationalist like my dad.
Okay.
Now attitude wise, my mom. Absolutely. The whole aesthetic of me is my mom all day. Every time I look at her, I'm
Yeah,
like,
listening
that's
to
fucking me.
that episode you did with your dad, and was that your uncle? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was so funny to hear you, and it was like a stark contrast between everything you said was like, oh, and you were so bubbly, and then they were like,
So yes, this and that. Yes.
they
yeah.
were very matter of fact.
Yeah,
and
they
you could
they
tell
were very
military.
serious about the podcast, guys. They were like, we're ready to do this. They were like, we got our note. They had this
Submission.
fucking notebook they showed up with. I was like, guys, it's not that. No, I'm
yeah,
sorry,
we're
I'm
gonna
not
show
letting
you
them
where
do
the
it.
LZ is.
Yeah,
But no, they were super excited about that podcast. They were like super nervous.
it was so. It was.
My
good.
uncle was like calling me the day before. He's like, I'm nervous. I was like, why? You literally have killed people.
Yeah.
He's in the Marines.
But you'd be
I'm like, you literally
surprised.
have saved the world from bad guys. And he's like, I can't talk on a podcast.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised how many people clam the fuck up when they sit down in front of a
Really?
microphone.
See, I've had the opposite effect. Every time that someone said that, every time they open up and I let them just have their space, they just never shut the fuck up.
Right.
And
Well,
I love that.
most of the people that I've sat down and talked to.
Most people are like, oh, I'm going to talk about myself?
Well, the first,
Fuck yeah.
for the first like 5 minutes, it's a lot of me asking them questions, and then
Really?
usually after that, the questions come further and further apart. You know what I mean? Like in
Yeah,
the
they're
beginning,
getting
it's like
in their groove.
I'm like hitting
Yeah.
them with like a lot of questions
Yeah.
just to kind of get the groove going.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing I tell them before we even go live. Like, don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. Just make sure it's close to your mouth. But outside of that, we're just gonna have a conversation.
Yeah,
I just want to get to know you.
Yeah, I tell people all the time. I'm like, every time before I start, I'm like, hey, this is a super casual thing. We're gonna obviously talk about what you're creating, your business, whatever. But it's a normal conversation, and it's a safe space. I always let everybody know that's on my show. This is a safe space. You talk about whatever you want.
Safe
Don't
spaces.
don't feel like you have to. There he goes again.
No more locked doors.
There he goes again.
I don't need a safe space.
Okay, well, nobody asked you what you needed. Okay, these are people on my show, Jim.
I need a
Okay,
space with like broken glass and razor blades.
that would be your safe space.
Yeah, and drench me in alcohol. Blech.
There you go.
Ow, fuck. I need a safe space. I just chipped my tooth.
That was fucking karma.
Did
We
you hear
heard
that?
too. Yeah, that was crisp.
Dink.
Yeah, my hollow teeth. I was just admiring how nice and white your teeth are and how yellow mine are from all
Are
the
they white
coffee.
right now?
Oh, dude, your teeth look
Yeah.
fantastic.
Thought we were shooting a Colgate commercial.
What? Yeah, don't look at mine.
I didn't brush them today. Sorry, guys.
Well, they look great.
Dirty mouth, clean it up with Whoppet.
That's right. Oh, I used to love that commercial.
So
No.
what do we got going on? Anything good?
Okay, so I was going to read if my computer didn't turn off.
You need a power cord? Oh shit, I can't.
No, I got it. It's just being a MacBook
Is it being
Air.
a LeMay?
Being a MacBook Air, I don't know why it does. Oh, there it is. Hi guys. So yeah, I looked up some fun facts about. Okay, see, this is what's happening.
Listen, close your porn
There we
tabs.
go. Okay, no, it's the fucking ping pong tab that's on.
Oh God.
Okay, yeah. Oh my goodness.
You see
Okay.
that ping pong fly across the room?
Oops. Sorry, I had to get that one out. Okay. Is anybody a Scorpio here?
No,
What are you guys?
I'm a Cancer.
I could totally see that.
Can you
Patrick.
guess what I am? It's real easy.
How is it real easy? It's just 1 out of 12 options.
No,
They're
no,
all
no.
really easy.
No, think about how I am.
Pisces.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Capricorn.
I think I've met two Capricorns in my life.
Yeah, well.
I literally never
one
meet
of them?
Capricorns, and you are one of them.
Hmm.
Okay, it says November is a charity blah blah blah. So in Australia, there is a charity organization called Movember, and it is a organization that
We're not doing that.
raises money for prostate cancer. And this is the perfect month for the stash. They all wear mustaches until November 30th. Pat's got a little stash.
Yeah, it's they went to the no shave November, then there was no nut November.
Well, what's the fun of that?
I know, right? Well, my
Yeah, right?
my
What the
urologist told me I need to nut. So
Boys physically have to, or you guys will get
Or
cancer.
we
and
will
shit.
kill somebody.
You literally
Or
will
we'll
get
kill
my
cancer.
balls will explode.
Like literally, you guys
Yeah.
have to jerk off. So
Have to.
you have to.
Well, there's demons in there, and I have to get them out.
I just
There's-
feel like a fucking raging fucking bull.
I have
Yeah,
exercised
it's all built up.
The demons. That's funny.
This house is
It's
clear.
clear. I love that. I love that. Okay, let's see. It says, no love for November. It is the only month that Shakespeare never mentions in all of his plays and sonnets. Why? Because he hates November.
Yeah,
Why do you think?
because he's a fucking melancholy asshole.
He is
prick
pretty
job.
sad.
Yeah,
He's a pretty sad guy.
he is.
But I love Shakespeare. November 3rd is Sandwich Day. November 6th is Nacho Day.
Are you reading the high school lunch menu?
I'm The 14th is Pickle Day.
Pizza
Which is my
squares
favorite.
and French fries.
They used to sell, make us drink whole milk with our hamburgers. Do you ever have to do that?
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
Now let me ask you this: you guys are too young to remember the milk pouches.
I had milk pouches.
Did you have it was a clear milk pouch? Yeah. Okay.
You're not that old, Jim.
I fucking am.
No, you're not.
Okay.
You're a little old. Not that old. Okay.
I'll take it.
Okay.
You still listen to FM radio?
That's,
Fucking
oh,
hell I do.
shit.
God, I
All right.
listen to AM radio,
Oh
motherfucker.
shit. He listens to
I'm
FM.
firing your ass down.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
No, just messing.
Okay. Okay. What do you have?
What do I have?
Yeah.
What do I have?
November 11th, Veterans Day.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know about what's on the calendar, but I've got next Wednesday, I've got Russell coming back in. And then after that, I have another potential guest that I have yet to nail down. But after that, I just plan on just doing my thing with the podcast every fucking Wednesday. Every Wednesday. I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
I want to get people. I'm hopeful.
I
I
want to
think
start
I'm gonna,
doing this like twice a month.
I'm going to get, I'm definitely going to try and get Roy in here, my DJ friend, for sure.
We got a little DJ friend.
We need to get Russell back in here too.
Well, he'll be here next week.
Oh, that's right. Russ.
Russ is so funny.
And I made a decision, Jen, and I when I realized that like the Friendsgiving was going to be too late, like it's too late for
It's
me.
okay.
I kind of I'll probably go to collab, so don't be mad at me.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's just like,
I accept.
hey, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm like the person that I'm like, it's fine, and then I'll go cry about it later.
No, I really wanted to go. I really did.
We'll
I was
save you a
so
plate.
excited.
We'll
when
save you a plate, and then I'm
I-
gonna drive to collab, and I'm gonna fucking throw it at you.
Okay. That's fine. No,
fine.
I before you asked me, I kind of made plans to go to that.
No, I realized it was the same night. You're
Already?
totally fine. You're totally fine.
But then you were like forks up at 8:30 or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dude, I can't. I gotta go to bed at 8:30. Like
yeah, I mean, I gotta go to bed early too, but sometimes we just do things we gotta do
bro,
for
I get up at
friends.
2 a.m. I
For
don't.
friends, you know.
I love you, but not that much. Like I leave
No,
that
you're
place
literally
about.
good.
I leave there like 8 o'clock and head home. And
Oh
then-
no, you're totally good. We gotta all you do. We gotta do. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry though. I wanted to go. Honestly, I don't think I've ever been invited to a Friendsgiving.
It's a big party every year.
Yeah.
It's super fun.
It also scares me to be around that many people I don't know.
really?
very-
That's what the collab is.
I know, but it's weird because they're all photographers, and like I have things in common with all those people.
You have things in common with most people.
No.
That's where you shut
You
yourself
just have
off.
to go talk to them.
Yeah.
man.
You know,
Most people are very alike.
you know how
like,
you
you know?
how when you get like a new puppy, and you have like people over, they want to be up underneath your leg the whole time. That would probably be me with you. If I go to your party, I'm gonna be up your ass
Right.
the whole time.
Right. And then you just train your puppy
Oh, you're gonna
to
train me?
fucking go get some
You
friends.
finna train me?
You know?
You
I didn't say that. You said that.
I cannot be trained.
So, well then are you like a really old dog?
Yeah.
I'd say
You
that's
can't
more like
teach
it.
me
That's
new
more like it.
tricks.
You definitely can teach a dog old dog new tricks.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I mean, I've started this Monday. I'll be, I know I've talked about it a lot, talking about the renovation on my house. It's a big deal
Yes,
for me. I've been
yes.
thinking about nothing but this.
I cannot wait to see everything when it's
So,
done.
Monday they start the hall bathroom, and then after that, I wanted
Are
them
you
to-
like paying someone to do all this?
Oh yeah.
To just fucking knock it out like a company?
Yeah. Well, that's why I did the refi on the house and got some money out. I took like a equity loan, and so I can't afford it. So I wanted to do my kitchen, but they said they wouldn't be done by Thanksgiving. And Alana
Yeah, the
likes
kitchen
to
probably-
cook.
yeah.
She likes to cook. So she's already invited her parents to come over here on Thanksgiving. I'm like, fucking Alana, really?
Oh, yeah,
You're finna eat good.
you're like, I'm trying to do.
She knew.
Stop.
She was like, I don't invited them to come over. I'm like, bro.
Aw.
But it's fine. This family stuff, they know. I don't really care. But hopefully before Christmas, my kitchen will be done, and then it's just the bathroom.
Yay.
And then this will be last.
This will be last.
Yeah.
Yay.
So
What are you gonna put in here?
walls. So where this
We're gonna start with the walls.
where this curtain is, there'll be a wall, soundproof wall there. This, which is just
Hey, that's a wall. Hey.
cinder block. They're gonna frame that out and put insulation. So I'm gonna soundproof everything in here, so you can't hear on the outside.
Yeah.
And then I will go and do all my decorating with LED lights, and
Yay.
I'll have electrical sockets all up.
I
on
would
the
love to
ceiling
get
and-
you a sign, like a neon sign.
dude. Do whatever.
Yeah, we had
man.
talked about that actually. Yeah.
I'd love to get you
So-
a personalized juicy sign.
It's gonna feel a lot bigger in here when all these curtains come down.
I get a lot of compliments from how this is right now.
They like it.
I get a lot of people saying, "Oh my god, that podcast you do, I love like where you're at and doing it." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's fucking chill as fuck." And there's dogs
Aw.
there.
Yeah. Aw.
And fucking
Well, so far everybody's been really cool. Like
yeah. Why the fuck would they not? Do you want me to kill him?
No. No killing. No
Okay,
killing.
you just let me know.
No, we don't need to go that far. But you get this like, it's in we're in a fucking garage, people. So like, you know, people coming
yeah.
into my home, you know, I freak out when people are coming over. So every Wednesday when I get home, I start running around cleaning shit up and, you know, trying to pick up and
Trying to be a good host.
you know, yeah, I freak out. Like I'm one of those ADHD people that like I need a friend to call me like once a week to be like, hey, I'll be over in 30 minutes. And be like, oh, shit. And I'll start cleaning everything up and then call them like, hey, man, it's been 45 minutes. Are you coming? No, I was never coming. You asked me to call you and tell you once a week.
Then you definitely expect that call next week.
Right.
Like, yo, I'm coming.
Yeah. Yeah. I will, too. If I know there's people coming, dude, I'm like cleaning baseboards and doing stupid shit.
I love to clean.
I hate it, but I don't like to have people come in and think I'm dirty. Bless you.
Oh, excuse me.
I hope you got that on camera. It was adorable.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Damn it.
fuck. Do it again.
Hey, I can't. I was trying to.
No. But yeah,
I can't wait to see it.
I don't know. I don't have really much anything else. I'm not taking jobs. You know, I'm not taking real photo jobs. And I mean, if you are wanting to shoot with me, reach out to me because otherwise I'm not going to be asking people, you know, and all I'm doing is TFP. I'm not charging anything for model shoots or anything like that.
What is that?
Trade for pics.
Trade for pics.
Damn it. Why didn't I know that?
Or look, Taylor says trade for prints, but it's the same difference.
Oh, that's why she is always talking about that. She's always talking to me, and I'm like, you know, like when someone's talking, it's just like,
Well, it's like,
and I'm like, why don't I know that fucking acronym?
TFP, the fucking
TFT.
program.
Right.
Am I not with it?
And I'm like, right. I'm like TFP. Just act like you know what that means. I'm like, yep, yeah, no TFPs.
ever
Yep,
any questions, just text me and I'll hip you to it if it's something.
It's like I'm like the least hip young person there is. I don't know anything that's going on in the world. Like I don't watch any shows. I'm not like a Netflix, Hulu person. People always tell me about movies. I'm a terrible movie person.
I have been. This is why another reason my spare tire's coming back, but I have been so consumed with everything that's going on with all this stuff and everything and like worrying about everything and making sure I have all the materials I need and oh my God, when am I going to get all this stuff? Like the only time that I have to like shut my brain off is when I sit down on the couch and turn on a show.
Maybe I need to like just, well, I do that with reading, I feel like, but it's not like, it's not the same. But like, I can't resonate with TV shows nowadays. I just don't know why. Like, I can't resonate, especially like about like young people fucking. I think that's so weird. Like,
you know,
like,
I watch
like
a lot of
Euphoria.
anime.
Anime is the only thing I watch.
I've been watching a shitload of anime.
I love anime because I know it's fake. And like I can get into like the imaginary side of it. Now,
you
like real shows,
suspend all disbelief.
yeah, like with like live action shows, I'm like, well, that's not fucking real, and I lose the imagination with it, and that's why I don't like it.
Amazon
Prime, yes,
yeah. So if you have Amazon Prime, like the streaming channel,
they have all the Miyazaki films.
Yeah,
Just letting you know.
I just like rewatched for the second time. When I was a kid, there was a cartoon, and it was called The Tick. If you've never seen it,
Oh
it was
my God,
fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna watch this.
You need to watch the cartoon, honestly, to get the full scope of things. But they made a live action TV show out of it, and they've done two of them. The first one with I can't remember the guy's name. The guy that does Joe Swanson. Hey Peter. It was with him, but the second one is way better. The newer one.
Really?
So if you're gonna watch, but I just finished watching that. It's like 2 seasons. It's but it's fucking stupid. It's funny, and it's like, I don't know, man. I love The Tick.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out then.
Yeah,
because I have I just like especially movies. Everyone like names all these things from movies, and I'm the least like up to date person with movies. I have watched like ones when I was younger, but I don't. When I was tripping balls watching the Spider-Man movie,
yeah,
that was the first movie that I had watched in maybe 10 years at a movie theater.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, movies are kind of cool, but I just can't see myself sitting always like watching a movie. I think my mind is like racing. I can't just sit there and watch it.
I turn into a fucking zombie and just it's like meditation for me.
Yeah.
Honestly, my body, I just let it slump down into the couch.
Relaxing.
I don't move a muscle. I don't have to think.
Yeah,
I
just
just
enjoy
have
it.
to use my eyeballs.
That's exactly what they want you to do.
That's all
they
I
want.
do.
They program you to not think at all when you watch entertainment. But that's what it's for. It's just for entertainment.
For sure.
You know. So
sure.
I do that a lot with books. But the reading is definitely like my thing, and reading, especially when I know what type of book I'm going into, it's like the anime thing. I can kind of like suspend, or what did you say?
Suspend all disbelief.
Suspend all disbelief. Whereas like okay,
know it's
One
fake.
Piece.
Yeah.
Love One Piece, right? But they did a live action, and I'm just not a fan. I'm not. I think it's super corny, and not like the anime corny. Like the anime is funny, corny because anime is like exaggerating, fucking whatever. But I thought the action would be different. I don't know. It's
This
just
is
not
where
the
we
same.
disagree. This
Yeah.
is where I have to leave
Draw
you.
the line.
Like Paul Walker left at the end of that one movie. They split ways.
That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I'll still. I love you.
I love you.
But I liked it.
No, I like it. I just don't think it's that good.
Yeah, it's definitely not as good as the anime, and it never will be. So.
Right. I just like with things like that where like, Luffy's, his arm can fucking, it's like the gum fucking fruit. It just looks so fake that I can't get into it.
Did you know it's actually called the human fruit? It's a Zoan type fruit, and it's one of the most powerful devil fruits out there.
Which one?
The one that Luffy ate. The government changed its name from the human fruit to the gum fruit because they were trying to hide it.
Oh.
It's one of the most powerful devil fruits that was ever.
It's gotta
created.
be. He can take bullets to the face, bro.
Yeah.
Like.
I like the
literally-
live action. I've never watched the anime, but
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I watched the live action with my wife. It was pretty cool looking.
The live action. I mean, the anime is. There are so many episodes, so you
Yeah.
might as well just not.
See, like me, I just can't get into anime in general. I just don't have the filter for it, I guess.
Yeah, I gotta watch it with the
Too many
subtitles.
episodes. Oh, do
Yeah.
you? No.
Sub all day.
I'm a dub.
Oh, Annie's
Wow.
a dub.
Here's why. I don't want to.
Weakness disgusts me.
I want to watch the art. I want to watch
You
the
can
anime.
still watch the
I can't.
anime.
I can't. I'm a slow reader. Okay. So,
Oh, okay, so that's it.
yeah.
There you go.
So I have to. I'm like going.
Because they stopped the they play it out perfectly to where all the action parts, there's no one talking, right? And so usually in the anime, there's like a lot of talking, but there's like nothing going on the screen. It's like the same like
Yeah.
fucking clip. And then when the action starts, it fucking goes. But
Yeah.
I can understand a lot of people just don't like reading.
I like to grasp the dialogue fully.
Yeah,
You know,
I just like the language. I like the whole language, like
Elliot
with
asked
Japanese
if
and
you're gonna
everything.
do an anime cosplay shoot
Who?
in the future. You. Elliot asked.
If Elliot shoots it,
What the fuck?
Yo.
and we're gonna have to TFP that one. Sorry, because I have no money.
Where are we at
Elliot,
on
we would
time?
love to do that.
1 hour 57 minutes.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
town.
we're almost at 2
Can
hours.
you believe it's almost been 2 hours?
Yeah.
This place is like a time warp, literally. You can believe it? I can't. I could sit here
My
for another
ass
2.
starts to hurt at 1:30.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
So-
could literally sit here for another 2 hours and talk to
Yeah,
you.
no, I could too. I'm just saying that's like my
Put the mic
like
in your
physical
mouth.
sign. That's like my physical sign.
Yeah.
Is
No
when
one
my
can
ass-
hear you when you're far away like that.
That's what I have to tell my guests too. I'm like talking, they're like, yeah, 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 and I just did it to myself.
You did. Thanks for catching that, Patty.
You're welcome.
But yeah, no, it's this has been a pleasure. This has been a pleasure. Oh my gosh.
Hey, John!
Hey,
Holy shit, where are we
is
talking?
anybody out there?
So, a needle pulling thread.
Well, yeah, let's maybe let's wrap it up. I think that's
Yeah.
a good time.
I mean, it's whatever. Anything that you'd like to leave the fam with out there?
Yes, I am selling exclusive content now. So if you want a picture of me in some like, this and that, I am totally doing that, and I've found some success with it. Follow my Instagram.
What kind of premium content?
Anything you want.
Oh shit!
It's that type of content.
Serious?
Serious. So, and I really love it. So follow me at Juicy Jen on Instagram with 8 N's. Still, please go listen to my podcast. Generally speaking, it's still a thing. Season 2 will just be up next year. So and I
Go
just appreciate-
re-listen to all the older episodes.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're really, and you can see how far I've come, which is like great to see.
Yes, it
So,
really is. You're
yeah.
doing a fantastic.
And just look out for more. Oh shit. Just look out for more of my creativeness coming out. I'm gonna be doing way more into creating and directing shoots, and anyone that wants to be a part of it, TFPs.
Juicy Gem with 8 ends.
Juicy Gem with 8 ends. Please hit me up. I'd love to create with any of you guys. So,
Fucking A. Fucking A.
I fuck, sweetie.
The Graybeard Photo Co. at The Graybeard Photo Co. at The Graybeard Podcast. Check us out on YouTube
I keep
and
watching
Instagram.
to see if he's cutting to me.
You just leave it on her the rest of the time.
There you go.
And with
I was
that,
supposed to do that with my middle finger.
I will say adieu. I love you guys, and
We
thank
love
you, Jen.
you.
I love you, and I thank
We
you
love
for
you.
coming and hanging out with me and Patty, and letting me hang out with you.
We're gonna have a Christmas edition next month, and you're gonna be Santa Claus,
Holy fucking shit!
and he's gonna be an
Why?
elf.
Why? Because I'm the old fat guy.
You said that, not me. And Patrick's gonna be the elf, and I'll be Mrs. Claus.
You.
Okay, if you're gonna be Mrs. Claus, I'll definitely be.
Let's do it. Come on, let's do it. We will see you guys next month.
Absolutely.
Peace.